Alright, looks like... I think I'm pretty well determined to get this up and running and get this active. Let me make sure this looks good. Guys, I can't keep apologizing for it. Alright, let me take this message down because I don't want to give people the wrong idea. Alright, here we go.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, looks like I got a couple people in. Everything looks good. Hello again. Welcome back, Commander Shepard. Hey, Demi, what's going on? Okay, so let me make one more diagnostic here. Everything looks okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. Let me get one more thing corrected on the channel, and then we will actually get started. I am determined to get this figured out by the end of this weekend. I do not want to actually struggle with this every weekend, and I don't want you guys to be, like, getting jerked around like this, too. That is... Okay, so I took the message down saying that I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, because I got it figured out, and let's have some determination here. Okay, so... Close this out. Chat looks good. I can see you guys. And there we go. Alright, so we are back up and running, and the chat is up and I can actually see it on the screen. So, we're good to go. The only downside right now is it caused something to freeze up, which actually caused issues with the game, and it kicked me out. So we'll redo some stuff. I'm gonna do some different things, you know what I mean? So I won't make you guys watch that whole thing again, although we didn't get all that far with it. So we're gonna have to redo what we did before. I'm gonna set up some scouts. We're gonna get a couple of mining ships building, and then we're gonna progress as far as we can get for the day. So again, sorry for the technical difficulties, guys, but yeah, we are gonna get this worked out. All right, so let's go to our Argonne Wharf and buy a couple of ships. And I think what I did is I bought 2 of them. We're gonna speed run back through what I already did. And we're gonna confirm that, and then we'll get some autopilot going on just so that we can get back to this sector. And what we'll do is I'll pick up, before I go to the Sagarius sectors, we'll actually go pick up the Xenon B. And we'll just do that right off the bat. Start guidance, and then autopilot straight to there, and they are actually building. Alright, so we are up and running. Hear voices and see ghosts. Alright, can you see me on the screen now? I think we're okay. Let me double check on both YouTube and Twitch to make sure that things are up and running. And I'll actually check Twitch on my phone to make sure that's up and running. Twitch doesn't have any problems. It tends to be the way YouTube's assigning things. Yep, Twitch looks good. So we're okay there. Hello again. Guys on YouTube, are you guys able to see me? Obviously it looks like you can hear me, but are you able to see me and the game?
Entering system, Argon Prime.
Alright, so those 2 are built. Let's get those 2 mining ships that are in Argonne Prime. Let's get them out to the equipment dock. So you guys go, both of you go there, dock, and wait. Actually, I actually want to get some naming conventions for these guys so I don't have to keep searching to see what I want them to be. So let's go with Z dot, and you are in second contact. Second contact 11, and I think you're getting ore. There we go. So that'll organize the list a little bit. Let me get the rest of these labeled too. It's all good. Okay, I can see all right. Okay, perfect. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. All right, so let's continue on where we were.
Entering system.
I only have to do some
Deployed.
minor backtracking to get us back to where we left off. Let's get this guy. This is going to be second contact 7. I suppose it really doesn't matter if I have typos. We're not being graded on any of this. Okay, so that's second contact 7, second contact 9. And then second contact 2 flashpoint. Oh wait, those 2 ships are in there. Alright, so which one of you is the actual miner? That's you. Now I put letters in front of it just so that it will push it to a certain spot on the list. Because it's like, these guys I want on the bottom of the list. Like, I don't want to look at them all the time. Or I don't want to have to look
Entering
through them
system.
to-
Antiquity Memorial.
to get to other folks. I don't remember if he's doing ore or silicon. Let's do ore. He was doing ore. Okay, cool. So that's these 3 labeled. That's these 2, which are actually traveling over, and we need to wait a little bit because I don't have the cache up for these guys. And I think the other things that I was doing was getting my my scouts set up here. I see, all right, see in game. If I see like lightly visible stripes or something in the game. Is this a speed run? What are the goals? 1 billion credit? No, not necessarily a speed run. Like, what we're trying to do is basically the 9.0 just hit, Demi, and so what I'm trying to do is I started a fresh save specifically for the live stream. So I have some series and stuff going, and those are continuing. I've actually got some filming done on both of them. Got to finish up a little bit, maybe the second half of one of those videos and get things edited. But with this one, I just want to keep it separate from the live streams. And for the live stream, we're just kind of exploring the new patch, and I started a fresh save. So we're just doing a fresh run, and I'm just going to continue to use this save whenever we stream X4. So, billion credits, yeah, that would be nice. We'll be getting there pretty soon. It'd probably take about, I mean, as far as like live streams go, maybe about a week or so. So probably like next week, we should be able to hit that 500 million mark if we can manage to get some stations up and running. All right, so let's see where, yeah, so we gotta get these scouts up and running. Let me clear out the screen here. I actually did this a few minutes ago before I ran into some issues, and so we're just gonna redo it. And then we'll be caught up and we'll grab ourselves a B. And I think what we'll do, I'll probably get the guys set up in Grand Exchange first, and then we'll do Sagaris. I don't like it when they do that. It defaults them to the highway, and so it takes that as the shortest path. And sometimes you can miss spots, like you'll miss a station right here because it defaults to the highway and goes around it sometimes, depending on the distance. Okay, so you were sitting here, and I needed to get you started on Grand Exchange. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's just take a day and let's get this figured out. But I think I've got it nailed down, and I am, like I said, I'm just determined to get this running smoothly and not having to think about it anymore. It's kind of shocking how many variables go into actually live streaming. You have no idea how many different things have to like line up and connect together, or it just like all falls apart. Okay, so Elite Vanguard. Okay, so you were scouting Second Contact, which you finished. So now I need a new place. So you can actually get started on 18 billion because that's like a really important system. And I need to actually get the scouting there. Like we were talking about, like this system looks like it had a lot of methane when I looked at it a moment ago. And so that's gonna become very important. I don't remember if it actually had methane before. Or if that's like a new thing. I don't think they changed the minerals around, like what minerals were where. Alright, so you got done with Grand Exchange here. Alright, so you can do Grand Exchange 4. And then 2 of these guys will come over to start scouting Sagaris. By the time they're done scouting Sagaris, we'll have enough money together to reinvest into more miners. I'm gonna end up doing my usual thing where I'll convert these into stations, like mining outpost stations, just because I like them so much. But that's like a little ways off. Sorry, that was a problem with my monitor. You're good? Okay, cool. Cool. Yep, if you guys see any problems, any issues or artifacts, let me know. Alright, so that takes care of all my scouts at this point. Let's go get a B. Let's send her back over to here. Yeah, I know, Bozota's got a bunch of stuff for us. I think the B should be somewhere around, like, right here. I think I still have it selected. Yeah, there we go. And it's a little bit... It's either above or below the plane. I don't remember which, so we're gonna have to find out when we get here. But there's almost like a little resource elbow, yeah, right here. And that's where you have to kind of scour around for it. I think it's high. I think it's up here a little bit. I mean, worst case, I'll go and I'll pull up the website for it and take a look and try to find it. Alright, so let's clear this out. Okay, it isn't... Okay, so it's a little further, though. I'm pretty sure it's off the map, so I need to go a little bit further over.
Travel mode activated.
Alright, stream still looks pretty good. Looks like they're up and running on both. And I'm not frozen in some weird, awkward position anymore, which is good. Now it is like 94 degrees here today, so I wonder if it's like a heat thing. No, we're not gonna go that way.
Flight assist deactivated.
Head up into this direction here. I think too, station-wise, one of the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna build energy cell stations, but I actually think I'm gonna build one.
Travel mode deactivated.
No, that's a Marauder, okay. Well, it says a Marauder, which probably means that's a pirate. Maybe we're too high up.
Travel mode activated.
Let's get a little bit lower, and then if I don't see it, we'll pull up the site. It's right here, though. I know it is. Hey, welcome back in.
Travel mode deactivated.
Good to see you, Boki. Yeah, so we've got it fixed, but I've said that before, so I don't want to, like, jinx myself. Yeah, we're definitely too high. I don't think it's over here. I think it's like right in this section here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pull up the resources for it. I I think I have it here. Like, there's a really, really good website you can go to that actually has all of these, all of the locations on it. So let me see if I can find that really quick here. It's not the wiki, it's not the quantum anomaly. Yeah, I think it's this right here. Yeah, so this one, this is a Steam website, or a Steam post that has all of them on it, and it's actually been updated to show basically everything. So we're gonna go to B1, and this will tell you where every ship in the game is actually located. All right, so maybe I can do a Control F on it. So TL1, so yep, here we go. Okay, so it's gonna be right on the arm there. Let me see if it'll actually, will it let me pull this up? It won't. Can I zoom it in? Yeah, so it's right on that resource arm, right at the top of it, and we have to go up a little bit. Okay. I've got this in my video too, but oh, I can't do it in my, because it's on my other PC. But I've got links for it on one of my videos too, that'll show you where that's at.
Travel mode activated.
Yeah, and he keeps, like I said, it recently, for a while, it was just the timelines one, but he updated it. Well, 5 more minutes and it'll be a longer stream though, yeah.
Empty space.
I know. I wonder, I'm curious if that was a heat thing, because it really just froze right up. And it's tough because, like, issues like that, like those kinds of issues are so quirky that you never really know. Alright, so it was like right here, but up.
Travel mode deactivated.
Wow, this one's a pain in the butt to find. Alright, let's see where we're at. Alright, so we're a little below the plane, so we need to go up. So we need to go, let's hit the Y-axis. Maybe those rocks right there.
Travel mode activated.
Yeah, we should be heading, yeah, we're heading straight up. Yep, there it is. I think that's what trips people up sometimes when they're looking for these, is just the fact that they're you got to take that Y plane into account. Like, you'd be scouring all over the place being like, I know I'm in the right place, and you are, but it's three-dimensional.
Travel mode deactivated.
One thing I want to do just before it causes me an issue, get rid of that. Now the bees are actually a decent little ship too. Like, I like them. Not as much as I like some of the other medium ships in the game, but they are really cool. I don't remember exactly where the, Alright, let's get above him.
Engine stopped.
Sir.
Ooh. Had some graphic artifacts
Atlas.
there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you see that little, like, I don't know if that showed up on your screen, but it was like a little bit of like a hitchiness on the screen there. And it wasn't on the streaming PC, that was
Scan
on...
mode activated.
Yeah, see, like, the game's being a little bit weird.
Engine
Maybe we've
stopped.
got some graphics bugs here.
Engine stopped.
Yeah, you can use a rip... I know you can. I get so close to it that I totally forget. I'll use it next time, I promise. Yeah, like, I'm getting some... Let's see what we've got here. We're gonna pull up... Yeah, we're down to like 30 frames a second at this point. Wonder why that is. We might have to reload and do a refresh here. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the stream. The stream looks good. I can still see you guys. Let me check my graphics settings. It's almost like when I went into the browser. Yeah, none of that has changed. Like, I went into the browser and it caused a problem. I'm literally making guesses. That's totally not a diagnosis here. Yeah, DLSS is on. But it is locked at 30 frames. I think what, you know, here's what I'm making guesses, guys. But I think the overlay at the top left, that's the Steam overlay. So you can just do that within your Steam settings. Like when you minimize the game, it'll cut the frames down. And I think it actually locked the game at 30 frames a second when
Game saved.
when I brought the game back into priority. Like, it still doesn't. So I just saved it. Let's do this. Let's pull up the map. I'm gonna take it out of priority. We'll pull up our web browser again. I promise you're not gonna see anything wild and crazy. Let's see. Move that around. All right, so now it's down. The game is down to about 9 frames a second. Now we'll get rid of it. Okay, and that unlocked us. Okay, so now we're back up to about 60 frames a second. Okay. So you can just do it and then come back to it and it'll reset itself. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, alt-tabbing in and out. Yep. Yep, that's essentially what we just did, and that's what worked. So so we tried it again. Okay, now what we gotta do is get a pilot into our B. Now, the B is probably gonna cost too much for us to... Actually, I don't want to put, like, an amazing captain into him, because he's just gonna be, like, this patrol ship. Alright, work somewhere else for me. And... it takes a long time. Usually it'll put the red exclamation mark next to it to let you know that you need something for that ship. But it's been a bit of a delay every time I've gotten a ship. Like, it doesn't put that up there for a little while. Alright, so the B... let's get our map reoriented. You're gonna head up to... Heretic's End, and you're gonna dock up there. I am gonna use him for like a defense fleet, sort of, but that's gonna take a little bit because we gotta repair him. I don't want to do that on just half
Battle
health.
mode activated.
Okay, so now let's head to those Sagaris sectors, and we'll get those opened up and take care of that part of it. No. Boki, you're talking about putting any kind of modules and stuff on the Xenon? No, you can't. I tried doing that, and it just wouldn't let me do it. I'll try it again in case something changed, but unfortunately, no. That would be... I actually really would like that if they would do that, because you can fly around the hull at that point. Or at the very least, figure out a way, put something into the game to where we can discover a way to manufacture those hulls and weapons. I think that would be really cool, too. Alright, so let's get to Sagaris. How are... we got about 400,000. I don't remember what it costs to upgrade those mining ships. Once I get through this gate, we'll take another look. I try to get fancy, and I've got him in travel mode, and then I can look away and do stuff with other ships and come back to it, but I always overshoot my target. My RTS skills are not on a pro level. Okay, so we've got him here. Okay, so Black Hole Sun, I'm gonna stop the ship. Alright, let's see what it's gonna cost to get you guys upgraded. I need to put another save in. Let me see. Just basic minor. I don't even remember what I have in that save profile. Let's take a look at it. All right, so thrusters I'm not worried about. Engine, yep, I do like that. Yeah, we'll give him a good shield. So the mining drill. Okay, so that preset is good. Software, that's good. And then crew, we need to give him a crew. Alright, so 227,000 to upgrade him. Let's do both. It's gonna leave us broke for the moment, but that'll change very soon. Alright, Alright, so basic miner. Then we'll go and we'll give him a crew. We got 28,000 left. We're broke.
Travel mode activated.
You can build Xenon. Which Xenon can you build? I've never built the Xenon to like manufacture them. Just autopilot whilst looking at the map. No, yeah, but I'm opening up new sectors for the for autopilot, so I don't have these sectors open. So I can't. But once I get them open, once we're flying back, then I can definitely do that. After you capture an H, you have a chance to loot research from future H kills. That's actually never happened to me. Thank you for telling me. I did not know. Are there other ships or is it just the H? And if you can build the H, can you build the guns for it? I need the Xenon research. After that, you can equip Xenon. You can equip Xenon ships. Like you can equip them with Xenon gear, or you can equip them, and I actually don't know this. Like you can equip them with Xenon gear, or you can equip them with like Argon and anybody else. I've never done that before. Okay, so then we got Gaian Prophecy. Brennan's Triumph should be sort of in this direction. We should be able to see. I thought we could see the gates no matter what, but maybe it's like within a certain distance. Oh, there it is. I have a vague memory that you can get Xenon equipment, but I don't know about the ships. I'll have to look that up, because that would be awesome. I mean, they're okay. I mean, honestly, I think the faction ships are better than the Xenon ships, but it would still be really cool to do it. And to be honest, we were talking about that sort of thing, taking the looted ships in the series I have going on with like the Take Back Earth series. But if I can manufacture the Xenon ships, that would be even better, because I can build a massive fleet of them and do like a psyop on the Terrans. Okay. Now, as far as fighting and stuff, I haven't really decided what to do here. I don't think I want to be friends with everybody, because that can get kind of boring. But I don't know who to attack and who to align with. I know, like, Argon and POI I'm gonna keep on friendly status. I know that Talati I'm gonna keep on friendly status too, for sure. What pause shift the camera from third person at the target and other systems? Oh, well, I'm using the F keys. So there's this, there's F1, F2, those are your camera angles, and then I can use on the numpad, on the number pad, I can use like 4, that's 6, and it kind of like, all the numbers on the number pad will help you rotate, and then if you press 5, it realigns your camera, if that's what you mean. I know there's a mod for a Xenon start. Okay, that'd be cool. Which lets you play as them. Honestly, some of the most fun I've had in X4, yeah, I bet. That actually would be awesome, just you conquering the galaxy. And terraforming all of it. When you finish the research, you can build H and anything smaller. Can't change weapons, though, so... Can't change weapons, so when you build the ship, it comes equipped with all the weapons, then.
Travel mode activated.
That's, well, I'm asking, actually. Okay, so we are... Okay, so that opens up our sectors. We are actually caught up to where we were before. So let's see what direction we want to go. So let's autopilot a bit. We've got the highway open. I think I would actually like to open up some of these middle sectors here. And we might as well, now that we've got the mining stuff up and running, we might as well start the envoy quest and go ahead and get ourselves an envoy. I don't know if I'll change over to the envoy, but we'll get that opened up. And these guys have actually made a lot of progress in their scouting here, which is really, really good. So we can get those guys started. Okay, so let's head to 18 billion, because 18 billion has 1 million branches off of it. Alright, so it's autopilot there. let's build, let's bring our trade interface back up. And like I was looking at before, Grand Exchange had a couple of spots that really needed help. So we're gonna do, you are gonna be Z-Grand Exchange. And I don't remember which one you are. Grand Exchange 3. Oh, I missed him. Wait, where is my guy? Oh yeah, there he is. So, Grand Exchange 3, you're gonna do ore. I hear a whistle almost like mines. I hope I'm not about to die. Let's do local auto mine. Do ore. Do Grand Exchange 3 and get you started. There is silicon there, but there might be a better one to go with for now. There's ore
Entering system.
and silicon. Okay,
Gaining
yeah, so it might be a little bit, might be better to do silicon here. I think they can do all three of them basically, so I don't think it actually matters all that much because they're all interconnected. This is all part of the same sector. So he should, if I'm not mistaken, be able to go here, mine, sell to this one, but if this one's full, he'll sell to the other ones as well. Alright, so let's get him labeled. Z dot, Grand Exchange. That's Grand Exchange 4. Oh, nope, it's gotta look right. I gotta get my capitals right. Okay, yeah, and see, this makes it super easy to read. I know exactly what ship I'm going for, and I know exactly what place he's assigned to. Let's go ahead and assign him so that we're actually correct. And then we'll do Silicon,
Entering
we'll do
system.
Grand
Sigaris.
Exchange 4, and confirm. There's probably room to do a couple, maybe one or two more ships for Grand Exchange, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I think what we'll do, the next two ships that we do are gonna go to Sigaris, because they should be desperate for minerals. They usually are. Yeah, see, like this system, I mean, look at that. There's one right there. I haven't even discovered all of this yet. A lot of times, because this system doesn't have any resources, like at all, they're usually starving. So my mining stations, like the outposts, will mine here, and then they'll just keep pumping resources into this system, and you just make a killing off of it if the Ka don't destroy them first. Let's see here. When you finish looking today, also I learned today, Captain Collins streamed that you can F3 into asteroids, which is neat. F3 into them? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. To F3 into them. Well, you can give yourself blueprints of Xenon H, B, P, E, S, E, and F. Okay, so the small stuff. And then when using the custom game start. Okay, so they're in the game then. Is scouting better in 9.0, or do you still need to create? You have to create the paths. Yeah, scouting didn't change at all. There's not like a default in there. So that's actually a good mod to have. There's a really good scouting mod that a lot of people use, so it looks like that's still necessary. But obviously the patch just came out, so a lot of those mod authors probably haven't updated them yet. Yeah, I gotta power through the timelines content. Yes, you do. It took me like, it was rough, I'm not gonna be honest, but it took about 2 days. So I like set aside like 2 days, and I'm like, look, I'm just gonna grind through this until it's done, and then it was over. And then once you have it, it's finished, it unlocks it for everything, which is really cool. There's actually a file, it stores the progress on a certain file within the game. And I think I mean, to tell you the truth, there actually are mods out there. There are mods you can download where somebody has all the stuff unlocked and you download that file in. But I mean, that's kind of saving your own personal settings within the game, so that could do other weird things to your progress and stuff. So I don't know what else is on those files, but it is a specific file that you can do and get copied. I need to power through. When you have a target selected, you can press F3 to get a third-person view. Oh, right, okay. So, I didn't know that. So if I target this guy,
Argon Shipyard.
and I go here. Yep, there you go. F3. Oh, well, never mind. I knew I knew the external view. Okay. Yeah, I knew you could do that, because you can do, like, you can do the target object, you can do the external view first. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I actually did know that. Okay, so he's autopiloting over. Where was I at? Oh, yeah, we gotta check in on our scouts at this point. So, what scouts are finished? He's not finished. He's not finished. He's almost done. He's almost done. Alright, so the Perseus... Yeah, that's basically everything opened. Alright, so the Perseus is gonna come down here, and he's gonna get started on these, Sagaris systems. We do need, very soon, I think once we get the mining income flowing in, our next priority has to be the HQ, getting some storage for the HQ. This Xenon thing, I'm gonna look up that Xenon, do some more research on that Xenon thing, because I did not know that at all, and that would be amazing if you can actually do that. I so bad want to be able to make Xenon, and I want to be able to make Ka ships. Like, those would be, that'd be great. I actually would like a scenario where right from the start of the game, everything is chaos, and it's like everybody's fighting everybody. Like you have one where it's like almost like a bloodbath. Like, I kind of want that in the game. Things are nice, and they're really calm and peaceful, and I think they do that because people build up, like, economic empires, and so, yeah, people will build up an economic empire, and so they want things a little calmer so that they're actually able to do that, because that's the type of the game that's the side of the game they engage heavily with, and that's why things aren't, like, chaotic, and the Xenon aren't, like, just, like, slaughtering everything. Because I think there's a huge section of the player base who actually wouldn't like that.
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright, so he's almost done. So when he's done, we're gonna send him over to here. You can actually put a lot of orders in queue, so I should be able to just do both. I almost feel like this system is really big, so I almost feel like some of those are not close enough, but it should be good enough for now. I'll look at it later. If there's a whole bunch of gaps, then I'll redo it. Okay, so that's good. But yeah, well, you mentioned earlier, like Captain Collins earlier. He's a really, really good resource. I'm sure most of you guys have discovered his stuff too. Like, he knows more about the game than I do. He's really, really good, so if you're also looking for guides, I think he's going to be making new ones now that 9.0 is out, so those are good ones to check out too if you need help with things. And then just come straight back here afterwards though, like don't leave permanently or anything. But yeah, definitely check his stuff out. So then, let's see. I still recommend playing the timelines at least once through, being someone who's over 1,000. I learned that people... Yeah, I mean, they are good tutorials. Like, it's a trial, they're trial by fire style tutorials, but yes, you do get acclimated pretty quickly with like flight controls and how to operate ships for sure. Also, I'm out here crying in the corner because they massacred my burst ray, so you're don't cry in the corner, man. Get revenge. Go back after him. Let's see. Okay, so he is up and running, and he's doing pretty good. We're still not making money, like, super fast or anything, though. Alright, let me check the status of all my miners. Alright, so they're slowly getting to work. I'm not gonna use any, for now, I'm not gonna use any, like, prospectors or anything. Okay, these guys are fine.
Entering system. 18 billion.
I wonder if they're running into problems finding... I wonder if they're having problems finding someone to sell to. You know what we actually need? I think we need a, like a price, kind of a price gopher. Let's do this. Let's find... I'm kind of using each one of these guys though I can't really spare them. So once one of these guys finishes up... Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe that's good enough for Sagara. So remove all orders. Here's what you're gonna do. So this Elite Vanguard is gonna be a bit of a price gopher. So he's gonna go to here. And he's going to update trade offers. And he's gonna, oh wait, actually, what am I thinking? I gotta do, remove it. Elite Vanguard. The question is, can I do repeat orders with him? No, because he's not high enough thing. Okay, so I need a, I need a better captain.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Because I want somebody to hop through each of these systems and update my pricing. Alright, Sendy. Sendy looks like she can handle that sort of thing. So you're gonna work somewhere else for me. And you're gonna go to this Elite Vanguard and be the captain. And then Sendy, I can do repeat orders on. Yep. And so she's gonna go update trade offers. And then right click, shift, update trade offers. Right click, shift. Why am I missing it? Okay, there we go. Update them there. And we're gonna get these two systems in as well. Now I haven't gotten these, I need to get explored, but we're gonna do some pricing updates here as well, because we are going to be trading with them pretty soon. Alright, so she'll do that, and then she'll fly back over and do the... Actually, you know what? Do it for Argon Prime, too. Now, I'm hitting shift, so like I do the right click, and then I hold shift, I'm holding shift down so that this pops up so that it'll put it on the back end of the queue. That's another change, so like this will, if I hold shift, it'll go here. If I hold control, that means it's gonna put it at the front of the queue and do that first. And I think it'll just do it the one time, because that's like an RTS command, basically. And then update trade offers there. Okay, so she's gonna be flying around, doing her thing, and we're gonna get some updated offers. Wait. Oh my god, I am such a jerk. Guys, just so you know, you have to hit confirm on repeat orders, and now you can actually go do all of those orders. So let me go do that again. Alright, so update trade offers. She was probably on her way to over there though, so we should be. We'll do this really quick. But yeah, you have to confirm repeat orders first, and then you can start putting in orders. Speaking of which, we might as well get some of our looters in too. And then go to Argon Prime. Okay, so let's see where... Did I repair the Odachi? I did. Okay, so the Odachi... I don't want to do repeat orders yet. I want to do... So the Odachi, I want to get Hatikva's Choice explored. And we're just going to use the Odachi for that. And then he's going to plop some satellites down on both sides of this Xenon gate. And then he's going to start looting Xenon stuff for us. Let's clean this up a little bit. I don't necessarily have to have him explore everything, but I actually want this system scouted as well. So while he's there doing other things, he might as well get it scouted for us real quick. But yeah, there's a Xenon gate right here, and they come through there constantly, and they get blown up and leave a bunch of drops behind every half an hour, maybe even sooner. and we're gonna collect all that. Okay, that should be good enough. So get it explored, and then we'll have him drop some satellites there. Okay, sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Do you ever play... F3 is great when you're fighting a Kepler mode. It lets you select modules much easier. Also, I'm out here... Oh, I got that. Captain did say this morning he was going to put out new guides. Okay, good. Yeah, he's really, really good. It's gonna take him all year. I don't know. I don't know how fast he is at doing it. And 8.0, now I'll probably update some of my stuff too, but not yet. I have some basic like tips and stuff videos. I'll probably do a new set of things after the next expansion. So like later this year, they're gonna be doing an actual like, this was kind of just a balancing update, but they're doing a new expansion at some point. Supposed to be later this year. Once they do that, that'll also come with a whole ton of changes. I'll probably start updating a lot of my stuff too. How do you get the new module, the showroom one? Well, you can go and you buy the blueprint for it. So go to like faction representatives and you can buy the blueprint for it, and then you can just build it on the station. So you purchase the blueprint just like you do with anything else. I don't think any of the NPC stations have one, so you can't use like the bombs for it or the EMPs or anything for it. I think you have to go buy it. What's the advantage of doing updated trade offers versus putting satellites? I don't like having the satellites down that I don't need, because it's just constant feed, you know what I mean? And it just bogs things up, and it's just constantly providing information. And if I don't need to know what's going on 24/7 within a sector, I don't put the satellites down. So I just let that, let the game's resources go to other things later on in the game. He'll just hop through and get all the pricing updates, and yeah, and everything works out great at that point. Let's see here. Using update orders is cheaper. What's the event? Well, yeah, you don't have to buy the satellites. Yeah, that's true. If you already have a ship not doing anything, yep, then you use them as a scout. Found an interesting thing yesterday. If you find a half-finished Xenon base, sit real close to it and shoot all the cargo drones, they mostly drop rare and valuable wares. Oh, so you're just kind of getting all the Xenon loot that way. That makes sense. An idea how to insta-kill AI ship? That I know. Ace guy came to me after plot keeps harassing me. Personal HQ cannot damage him below 64 hull. I don't know how to, like, if there's a console command or anything. I don't know. If you're having trouble getting him below 64 hull, came after me after the plot and keeps harassing my personal HQ. I don't know the answer to that, man. I mean, obviously, if you're having trouble killing a ship, just get bigger guns or more ships and you should be good. But yeah, I mean, if you're having trouble with damage, you can take out, and that's a good point, Lyser, you can do like surface element. You can attack surface elements on ships. All right, let me get back to the game here. So yeah, you can attack his, if you're not getting him down to 64% before he kills you, then yeah, you can wipe out his engines and you can wipe out all of his turrets and stuff. I think it's T, but you can set a hotkey for assigning elements. So you target somebody, and then you can assign a hotkey. Oh no, home and end is what it is. You can target somebody and then use home and end, and it'll start cycling through all of the different like hard points on his ship, the shields and the turrets and all that stuff, and you can attack them. Okay, so Theseus, he's flying out now. Okay, I think everybody's doing a thing and assigned. Yeah, now we're starting to get some money rolling in. So we're gonna let this build up a little bit. And let these guys get some scouting done in the Sagaris sectors, which they've actually already started, which is great. And then we'll be able to get some miners over here. And maybe like once we get a little bit of money, my next auto miner will go to Sagaris itself, which will be doing the silicon. Okay, so where are we at on the map? So we are in 18 billion. And I think we're gonna continue to open up some more gates.
Travel mode activated.
I betrayed him, and it's impossible to kill him in his little ship. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Seems like he's still needed for a quest if his health is locked. Yeah, if you can't just kill him, then there's something in a plot that, yeah, that makes sense.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet.
Okay, so there's a gate right here, and that'll actually connect us to the highway. I think there's more systems connected to this, but I'm not gonna worry about them just yet. I think we'll open this up, we'll turn around, and we'll get the Envoy systems finished. I might actually, there's a really good energy cell system that was part of the Envoy expansion, so maybe we'll do that. We'll use that as one of our first actual stations. We might be able to feed this kind of like middle section of the map. I'll show you what I mean.
Travel mode entering system. Right promise. Travel mode activated.
Okay, so did that get us... Oh, that didn't get us back to... Oh, it's Bright Promise. I'm getting Bright Promise and 18 billion confused.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet.
Alright, so we're gonna be heading back over to 18 billion. We're gonna open up any other gates coming off of 18 billion. And maybe we'll do... Yeah, so maybe we'll do this. We'll do the Envoy stuff right now while we're getting our miners up and running. And then we'll also, after that, we'll go do some of the Tides of Avarice stuff. Because I really like their stuff. The Barbarossas and the tugboats and stuff like that. So it'd be good to actually get some of that stuff unlocked. So maybe that's what we'll do while we're... Yeah, and I'm getting some real... I'm just going to keep the FPS up. Because I am getting some real fluctuations here.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Alright, so let's head south.
Flight assist deactivated.
And I think that's the... Yeah, so that's back to Grand Exchange. Sorry, so now we're going to head over to some of the Envoy sectors. And let me go ahead and pull that mission up. That way it'll give us some guidance here. And we'll fly over. Okay, I roll back the save before he appears, and we'll try to edit file. But sadly, I don't find any info on this bug anywhere. You need to know the ship's ID. Oh, you're talking about just destroying the ship? Are you sure it's a bug and it's not something that you need to... There's not something you need to do? I mean, I know you get to... If it's the Tides of Avarice one, I know you gotta actually... If you betray him, you then have to, like, kill him and blow him up, and that's part of it. But you're positive there's nothing else that you need to do? Use Yaki on the Envoy. Commonwealth. And I guess the whole plot is finished, quest no longer appears. Oh, so he's like, so the quest is gone and he's kind of hanging around. Oh. I don't think they made any major changes to, they didn't make any major changes to quest lines with this update, but I do know there were bugs that they were fixing with the quest lines though, 'cause some of the stuff that they did would indirectly affect them.
Black hole sun.
His main ship got blown up in the mission, so maybe that's why. Yeah, that I'm not sure. I would maybe do like a bug report on that one. They're actually pretty good about responding on the forums. So I might try to go to the developers forums and the X4 forums and post something about it, because they're pretty good about helping and responding. Now, how are we doing? Well, we're almost at a point where I can buy 2 more ships, which is nice. Now, obviously, can I be doing the satellite stuff, you know what I mean, where I'm like going back and forth and selling like advanced satellites and doing some of the pirate stuff and everything? Yes, I can for sure. But I kind of like doing it this way a little bit better.
Unknown object.
I think that's Path to Profit, if I remember right. We'll find out when we go through it. And I think we'll go to there and then we'll head over. I think there's like a gate for it right here too, if I remember right. But it'll be good to get all these systems unlocked. Now, I'll try to skip through, though there's a lot of dialogue with this one too, so I'll try to skip through a lot of that if I can.
Entering system. Void of opportunity.
Okay, this is the... Yeah, this is the right direction. This is where we gotta go. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. I'll find out when I get through the thing. I need to test out the burst rays again. I tried them in like beta 2, and I felt like the changes made them totally useless. I like the Sapporo too. Yeah, as a command ship for a fleet. I do want to go get it. Oh, hi. Yep, this is the one. So like this system has like 266% for sunlight, which is pretty good. So I think what we'll do is we'll build a energy cell station in this system. And we should... Somewhere around here is a star base.
Travel mode deactivated.
Usually you can just see it, it'll just pop in. Yeah, we're getting a lot of,
Ducha.
Okay, that's not our guy. Is that it?
Travel mode activated.
I don't think that's it. I think that's just a wreck.
Travel mode deactivated.
Well, let me scan a little bit and see if we can find it. Ah, I heard a beep. I think that's just a box. Freelance Katanas and Sagara space. Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Travel mode deactivated.
And then just sell the ships off.
Long range scan mode activated.
We'll be okay though. We'll be into the... We've got to open up all this stuff anyway. And so, yeah, I think that's it right there.
Activated.
We've got to open up all this stuff anyway, and I'll have, like, the beginning stages of my economy going as well, so we'll be alright. Alright, where is it? We should be able to see it here. There she is. But yeah, my my FPS are really hopping around. Okay, so let's unlock this vault. I think I have my thrusters and stuff too, so this will be nice. I really haven't used the this ship very much in quite a while, the Cutlass.
Engine stopped.
It's been kind of nice to do something a little different than what I normally do.
Cutlass.
Yeah, see, we're hitting another FPS spike. I might reload here in a second. I'm gonna see, let me see if we can get this stuff done first.
Engine stopped.
But we might try just a relaunch really quick and see.
Scan mode activated. Engine stopped.
Okay. There's usually one box on each one of these wings. Yeah, and if you're seeing that stuttering, it's not the stream. It's on my screen too. It's the game. How is the stream doing anyway? Alright, good. Looks like I'm still alive, which is great.
Engine stopped.
Let's see here. Really, let's save before that ship gets blown up and see if the results. Do you have the freelance containers and cigars, free money? 2 or 3 hours. Like, I went out of system, saved, restarted. There are katanas with 100 advanced satellites. I'm thinking, oh my god. That's insane. That's like, you'd be at like 100 million credits in like no time at all, so
Engine
yeah.
stopped.
That's probably the hack right there. Okay, so we got that. Let's get this one here.
Engine stopped.
We should be getting pretty close. I don't know which one of these will have the thing in it. There it is.
Engine stopped. Engine stopped.
If I remember correctly, there's probably some loot in here too, but I don't remember where. Yeah, there's one right there.
Engine stopped.
Maybe that's the thing that we're looking for.
Engine stopped. Container magnet.
Oh, you just have to,
deactivated.
you have to get like mega close.
Engine stopped.
Why am I not able to do this? I'm like as close as you can be.
Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated.
No, this isn't the Earl King Vault. This is for the
Engine
this is for the Envoy.
Unknown object.
They're pretty rare though, in all fairness.
Engine
If I had to
stopped.
guess, it's about 1 in 10 it spawns with 100 advanced. Sometimes it's 100 regular satellites in most of them. I mean, even still though, like 100 regular satellites would still sell for a lot of
Engine
money.
stopped.
There we go. We got really, really close and finally got it. So weird. I feel like that should be just attached to the magnet and you should be able to just pull it in. Alright, so that was just the loot. Is it still telling me to unlock it? So we need to find the rest of the locks here. Boy, this hitching's gonna... We're gonna try that. After I unlock this, we're gonna reload
Engine stopped.
and see if like a refresh helps us.
Engine stopped.
But I don't remember it being this hitchy during the beta. Like, I never really ran into this. Okay, where is... I might have to just reset and take a better lap.
Engine stopped.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the game,
Engine stopped.
500k is not nothing. Like, that's really, really good. So, yeah, you're definitely right. Like, doing that would be making more money than what I'm doing right here. Okay, I am totally missing. I can hear it. Okay, it's in this direction. Oh, is that it right there? Or is that one I already did?
Engine stopped.
That's one I already did. So maybe up on top here.
Engine stopped.
There she is.
Engine stopped.
See, I used the mining laser. Or the repair laser. I said mining
I
laser,
see
yeah.
you have made quite the discovery.
I did. It was great.
I am always
So let's go to the
in search of
map.
knowledge.
Encyclopedia.
I have
Galaxy. This will get us into like codex entries. Oh, timeline. Let's see, is it down on the bottom? Yeah, there it is.
Unbihexium. Unbihexium.
Oh, just so you know, I don't know if you guys ever saw this. Like these give you lore updates, and as you discover more of these like little space station looking things, these data vaults, you'll get more of those opened up. Right, where is my ship? It's gonna be really nice once we get teleport up and running.
From under the Ectobarrel's hind scales. The Ministry wants it gone. Everybody else wants to get their claws on it. But in any case, I would rather we have it than someone else.
I don't remember having to do this for the Envoy, then again anything involving EVA ticks makes my teeth itch, so I probably avoided the memory, yeah. It's a little weird sometimes when you have to find them.
Travel Envoy.
Alright, so we can't keep up with the Envoy. So we'll just follow behind him. So we'll follow him back, and then we'll have to escort the Envoy somewhere to some system, and we'll fight a couple things along the way, and then we'll get the Envoy. How are we on... Oh, actually...
Travel mode deactivated.
Yeah. Now that we are back into the money, and see, now it's starting to happen a little faster. Won't be too much longer. We'll be able to build these almost as fast as we're using them. So we're gonna buy, let's just do 2 more. And these are gonna be the 2 that get our Cigaris adventures started. Yeah, see these guys, they're so, like, look at the ore that they need. Like, Terran economies are so, Terran and POI economies are desperate for resources all the time. And we haven't even gotten them explored yet. Alright, so he's doing his thing. Let me look at other. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna head over here to discover Gaia and Process, which doesn't matter. We'll just get we'll get this system started, and by the time we're ready to build another set of mining vessels, we'll have this one. We're gonna need to get them out of this sector. Well, we're gonna need to convert into large mining ships pretty soon, because especially here in Gaia and Prophecy, they're constantly getting harassed by Ka, like all the time. So even if they're not dying, they're constantly having to run away, and so they're not very like efficient whatsoever. But the large ones, I'll usually do a large one, and I'll let the large one defend itself, and usually between its turrets and drones and stuff, it'll be able to at least survive, if not take a couple of them out, which is nice. And we'll put a fleet in here. Like usually what I'll do is I'll use the Hyperion. Like maybe I'll do the Hyperion, the B, and then we'll give them a collection of like 7 or 8 smaller frigates, and then there'll be like a little defense fleet here, and they'll just respond to things. And then we should, doing that with large miners and having like the Hyperion, little mini Hyperion fleet, should be enough to wipe out the Ka and keep them off of our guys. Oh yeah, before I forget, I was gonna assign a manager to the headquarters, even though we're like broke boys and we can't do anything with it just yet. Yeah, the Theseus captain. See, he's like a terrible captain, but he's like 4 stars management. Like, that is just awesome. I hate that his morale sucks. Let's do this, actually. Well, no, okay. We're gonna go work someplace else for me. You're gonna be my manager for my headquarters. His morale will go up as he gets better. And I'm gonna need a egg salad. So we're gonna need a captain for the Theseus. Where do they get egg salad from? Like, where does that... Okay, so you're gonna go work someplace else. You take over the Theseus. Okay, now we've gotten them moving and we can continue on. Piracy is my favorite pastime. It is fun. You kind of get into the shooty a lot quicker. I almost forgot how much I hate these sort of suit activities in the game. Oh, the EVA stuff in game. I wish EgoSoft compiled the lore themselves so we have an official account instead of piecing it together. Yeah.
Jump gate, void of opportunity.
I don't know how, I've never read through all the lore on the wikis. I don't know how good the wikis are at tracking all that stuff. I do know like a lot of the official stuff is spread out through the game. There's a bunch of books
system.
that came
Void of
out,
opportunity.
and they've spread it through the books as well. Okay, find a way to Holy Vision. Okay,
Long-range scan
that's
mode
gonna be
activated.
south. So we're gonna head space south, which would be this.
Travel mode activated.
Which is nice. This will open up another spoke in the wheel. Oh, those are stations. Oh, so I think it's down here. If memory serves me correctly. There it is. They do appear a lot further away now, the little dots. Probably better to keep fighters only with the Hyperion, considering it can repair and resupply them. Yeah, but a couple of katanas are nice. They're fast little, like interceptor kind of ships. Like I like use it because they're really durable too. Now I haven't decided whether or not we're gonna go to
Entering
war with
system.
these guys.
Holy Vision.
It might be fun to wipe them out and take their systems, to be honest. Instead of being all like goody-goody with them. Okay, yeah, so he was sitting in true sight, and then I don't know where we'll have to escort him after that. We might be ready to go get the, try to go get the Sapporo. Well, first we should go get the,
Travel mode deactivated.
the whatchamacallit, the Paranid capital ship, the Paranid destroyer that's free.
Entering system. True sight.
I don't know if I'll sell that or keep it. I might even keep it.
Travel mode activated.
Just to have the start of a heavy fleet.
Envoy.
Probably better keep fighters. The wikis aren't good at the moment, and most of the books aren't the main timeline. Oh, so the books are like setting it up. Okay. Pretty sure not even
Citizen, I'm
Elderverse is a
so
main
very glad
timeline
you've
game.
returned. And you too, esteemed colleague Saringias. Always a pleasure. Once we've transferred the material, we should destroy the Berenice. No need to hand a diplomat vessel with sensitive gear
See,
over to the Ecto.
He could just give the ship to me
pleasure is
instead
all
of
mine,
exploding it.
colleague. But what have I been
Doesn't make
hearing?
any sense.
You tricked this brave citizen into believing you were transporting documents?
Well, I never said that.
Dukes
I said
Tempsisia.
historic materials, which is true. But let's not delay.
Oh,
Our unpleasant friend, Deldrino.
I forget that I have the
mentioned strike
tracking
team.
assist on,
That it
so
was
sometimes the
before they
dot
arrived.
the dot will like lock in on him and I'll shoot at him without meaning to.
Travel mode activated.
He didn't seem to mind though.
Travel mode activated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the guys. That's the reason why a lot of those Paranid systems are a pain to actually set stations up in, because they harass you constantly, especially the miners.
Travel mode deactivated.
Okay, where is he taking us?
Travel mode activated.
But yeah, we'll have to fight. We'll fight twice, and then we'll meet up with him again, and then he'll give us the envoy. If I recall, there's a novel
Entering
which
system.
is the official
Holy
telling of the
Vision.
Second Terraform War, and that Albion Prelude is just a poor retelling in an alternate universe. Yeah, that I don't know.
Entering
Yeah, where
system.
is he?
Pontifex's claim.
Oh, was he like right next to the gate? Is that where I was supposed to meet him? I will say this too, like I think the quest lines are neat and everything, but I do
Entering
think
system.
um,
Holy Vision.
sometimes it does, when you start a new playthrough, it does,
Travel mode activated.
they pile up after a little while though, so it can feel like a lot of work to grind through all of the quest lines that you've done before.
Jump gate, void of opportunity.
But I mean, I guess that's what a custom start would be for too. Like I could have you can just mark all of these as actually completed. From Captain Snugglesville. Okay, I would trust that man with my life. Yeah, he makes good videos too. Like he makes good lore videos. I've seen his stuff too. Hello Zero Sum, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Oh, and I didn't even check too. I'm so happy that the on-screen chat is working too. So the Twitch chat you should be able to see. X4 is amazing.
Travel mode deactivated.
Do I have to fly through? Was that not him right there? Or am I just nuts? Oh no, that was a Talati. Okay, yeah, I'm being dumb. No, X4 is doing great. New update that just hit a couple days ago. It was in beta for a while, but it did a lot of like really nice improvements to the game, and it did a lot of rebalancing. So
Jump gate, black hole.
So
sun.
spending the next few days kind of diving into it just to see how it is, and yeah, the game just gets better and better every year. Yeah, the custom starts are great for skipping stuff. Yep, you've seen like 300 times. Not just the lore, but also the amount of testing that man does is just nuts. Yeah, with all the destroyer testing and stuff like that. I'm waiting to play X again after the inevitable bug fix update. Oh, give it like another week or so. It has been in beta for a while, so they did a lot for it. But yeah, I'm sure you'll see some stuff over the weekend. Because not everybody does the betas, so like once they release it, you'll get a much higher population and more bug reports as people are trying it out. Okay, what system? Alright, so we're going into Black Hole Sun. I don't think I went through this gate, but no, I did. Yeah, that's the way I came here.
Travel mode entering system. Black
Okay.
hole sun. Envoy.
There he
Travel
is.
mode activated.
Alright, so he's kind of just cruising along, so I think this
Citizen, I'm
is...
cutting the main engine.
Yeah, this is where we
The
get
envoys
attacked.
Podkletnov seem to have elevated Planck time latency, and the 126 doesn't like that. The mag stasis should stabilize things in a few seconds.
Alright, sounds good. You guys can't see it, but my pets are now playing with the knobs on my
That is
computer
not the
monitor.
ectobarrel.
He almost
That is
turned it
someone
off.
else. Like I said, no one can synthesize unbihexium, but everyone wants it. Let us make sure.
Oh, I
they
actually have some hull
get it.
damage from last time. I forgot all about that.
Kestrel. Vanguard.
Alright, I'd like to fight him one at a time, although I don't think this is going to be that big of a deal. Try to get, maybe kill it
Travel mode
here.
deactivated.
That shot really didn't do much.
What are you talking about? Your shields are gone.
Might regret that.
Nah.
Flight assist deactivated.
Stop.
Kestrel. Vanguard.
Now, I might be able to steal one of these ships if I'm paying attention enough. Most of the times, I've probably done this like 4 or 5 times, like this envoy quest, but I usually have at least a couple of these ships bail.
Travel mode is not possible.
Oh, yeah, it's because I
Travel
have
mode
the...
activated.
And quit running away, that's so
Travel
annoying.
mode deactivated.
Yeah, we're actually rolling a lot of money in now, which is really nice. But we haven't even set up the Cigaris guys yet.
Travel mode deactivated.
Oh my god, please just stay and fight. I think if I had a mod request, it would be to take out... It'd be to take out the runaway
Travel mode
behavior,
activated.
so I don't have to chase people down constantly. There we go.
Short work of them, colleague. Like a true combat veteran.
Saringia, citizen. The 126 has calmed down. I'm relighting the engines.
Well, no free ships for me. Let's see here. Is that X4 or X9 now? No, it's just another rebalance. It's akin to Stellaris patches just rejig. Yeah, this one's just balancing. The last one, this envoy that we're getting right now, that was actually an update that they did. That added ships and a couple of new systems. Supposed to be the next update is going to be like a full-on expansion at this point. And I really would like to see something of the scale of, you know, some of the other expansions, like the Boron expansion or something. That would be amazing. Let's see here. I want to believe, I feel like a lot of bugs got
But that's unrealistic.
ironed out in
You can't
beta,
just
so it's not
destroy
bad at the moment.
126
It's not bad.
Unless you throw it into another star.
Prior saves, I didn't have a problem with, although I got rid of most of them because it was like, well, I know I'm starting over.
Run by Hexium has a half-life of 4.4 Jazuras outside the stasis field. It will be all but gone
There's no
in at
Tesla
most
prod, yeah.
63 Jazuras.
Maybe so.
Let me get my
The
HOTAS set up
Ministry can't
again for the
protect it that
game.
long. The Argon Federation, on the other hand, has
People
been
love that
stable
with
since
that.
long before the dark.
Not our
A lot of people
decision
use
to
HOTAS with this. I've never used it.
Not yours, not mine.
Okay, you guys still talking? Are we going? Alright, we're on. We're back on the move.
Travel mode activated.
There should be, like I said, one more gate and one more fight, and we're good. You get my HOTAS up. There's probably a mod for that. Yeah, probably. Oh, for the running away? Yeah, hopefully. Too many games, just focus on faction DLC. It's a bad habit. Yeah. You mean instead of just adding like major gameplay structures? Let's see here. Well, this is all just a free update, no DLC, just polishing the game, make it better to play. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not paying, but you're not wrong. I mean, I do. After the last couple, like you had the Hyperion, and then you had the Envoy, and then you have this, and then they adjusted the flight model last year. I'm ready for like a full-on, you know, huge batch of content, tons of new ships and stuff
Feels
like
like
that
we're
for
sitting
sure.
on a powder keg. I'll admit that my palms are getting sweaty. Cutting engines once more. Stay sharp.
Is that through this gate? Yeah, it must be on the other side of this gate.
Jump gate. Fully vision.
Oh, I see. So we're kind of just flying in a circle until the dialogue is done. Okay.
Travel mode deactivated.
Okay, so you should be just outside
Entering
here.
System. Fully vision.
Oh, I've got some illegal
Colleagues,
items.
There they come. This time it is the Ectobarrel.
Okay.
This is Chief Scientist Dr. Franca Daldrino. The material in your possession was illegally extracted from our custody under the guise of a diplomatic mission. We'd prefer not to use force to recover it, so I'm saying this only once. Release the material and retreat.
Yeah, been trying to find their way since X3. A little bit.
You destroyed a star.
They...
You can never have it back.
The statutes of the ICSC are quite clear.
But yeah, there's
In the
like,
absence
there's a
of
lot of the
jurisdiction,
scope
force is
that got cut
permitted
back a
under
little bit, I
specific
think, when they were
circumstances.
making this game, I believe. I remember like a lot of the
Dr.Aldrino, let me too be
the things leading up to the release, and it was pretty rough around the edges when they released it. I do like, though, I do compare this to almost like a mini... I'm gonna turn this down.
Weapons moratorium of 749 NT.
I do feel like I do give them some credit for doing almost like the No Man's Sky kind of thing, where they really stuck with it, and it really is starting to shape up. We were talking about it a bit last year, or last stream yesterday, and I kind of like.
Daldrino, destroying the Envoy means destroying
I
the
feel like
126th
a
and
huge
the entire
expansion
sector.
to the single player experience, meaning just flying around in space, would do a lot for this game. Meaning after a while, it turns into all empire building, and a lot of the single player stuff, just you flying around in a spaceship, gets pushed to the side. And I really would like to see that emphasized a little bit more. Okay, where are we going?
Travel mode activated. Flight assist deactivated.
Oh my god, so he's running way over there. Alright, so this guy's closer. Are any of these guys near me, or are they all like 50,000 miles away? There we go.
Flight assist
Alright, we're gonna chase this guy down. There we go. There we go. I got a shot in on him. Hopefully that'll pull him out of travel. Yeah, and he's 8,000 kilometers or 8 kilometers away.
Travel mode
Are
deactivated.
you having a laugh?
Flight assist
Kind of not, to
deactivated.
tell you the truth.
Delete.
Alright, are any of them close? Alright, so this guy's close.
That wasn't your best.
I do need to move around a little bit. Because some of these guys are going to kind of hit like a truck. Not too bad, though.
Delete. Vanguard.
Oh, oh, oh.
Please halt. You'll be scanning your inventory.
Really? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to ditch the cargo too. That message is gonna pop up in a second.
Travel mode activated.
Because I'm certainly gonna fail the scan.
Protect the culture line. Drop the cargo.
Steering mode deactivated.
Okay, I'll drop it. Drop all illegal items. There you go.
You made a remarkably sensible choice, pilot.
I did, thank you.
Flight assist activated.
Thank you for keeping me honest. Alright, let's see if we can actually kill these guys.
Flight assist deactivated.
I think we picked up the illegal items at that,
I remember the barrel.
at that
Picked
data
up where
center.
they stopped and took it a giant leap further. The Ministry will not let this go unpunished.
The Ectobarrel is more powerful than you realize. You're stalling the inevitable. That's all you're doing. Science will win.
To do a lot more damage than that.
I'm working on it. There we go.
Cross the line from merely unethical to openly criminal. And is that what you wanted?
Ooh,
I'm not the
that was more
criminal here.
cumbersome than I think
You
it should have
are.
been. Let's see
Just
here.
give up. If you win now, you'll lose
Start of the game
worse
shortly.
later.
Colleague.
I do wish we get another faction DLC. It's been a while. A mini Star Citizen,
Obstacle less.
but released exactly like an actual video game. I need to actually do some repairs. I would love to see the implementation of new ship classes in the next. Yeah, we definitely want new ships. Oh, you mean like totally new classes and stuff? A dedicated bomber.
Feel sorry that we didn't get Daldrino.
Battleships would be cool too. Yeah, I mean more battleships would be good because I mean there's only what 2 in the game right now that we can fly. Okay, so we gotta follow him.
Envoy. Travel mode activated.
We're gonna get the Earl King. I mean, not right now, but we are gonna go ahead and do that. Less of a stutter simulator. It's been rough. See, I'm back down if you look. All right, let's do this. Let's see if this works.
Engine stopped.
It's been doing this on and off. So I'm gonna see if it's just like some kind of a minor glitch that I'm running into. So let's go ahead and save this. It's gonna take a second, and I know it's kind of a pain, guys, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna see if just shutting it down, doing a refresh, and reloading this is gonna give us some cleaner FPS, because I know the game will perform better than this. It's just running into some kind of a problem. And I think it all started, and again, this is just me speculating, but it feels like it all started when I tabbed out and went to the browser. And since then, it's been having like on and off issues. Switched to 9.2 beta, and it was good. Yeah, it was really good. The new order system is way better. Yep. It's way easier to give commands. Also, key combinations on the bottom of the screen. Yep. And it gives you more information. Get a reminder for a beginner. This genre of game has many attempts in creation something epic, but literally all of them struggle. Yeah. There's a lot of, for whatever reason, there's a lot of jank in the builder, and it's not even the sci-fi ones too. It's all of the like the Ark survivals and the Conans and stuff like that. So I mean, it might be just the nature of the beast. Okay, was this the one I just did? Yes. All right, so we'll load this up. FPS is way back up again, which is nice. But yeah, it has been something that's been hard to get right. This is why I never play without Secret Stash. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, I usually this drops down as I'm loading, like this kind of screen here. So this looks pretty good. Let's see if this fixes it. And then if it does, then maybe we know we should avoid tabbing out for the time being.
Steering mode activated.
Yeah, see, we just kind of doubled.
Mode activated.
Reloading got us back up to, so 80 natural frames per second, which is, yeah, much better. Okay. And again, you guys, some of you guys might be more technical than me. That's my best guess. The tabbing out and back in is my best guess as to what, the alt tabbing is what caused the problem, I think. But we've almost got the envoy. I don't know if I'll switch over. Well, maybe I will. Maybe we'll switch over. We'll switch over to the envoy. We've spent a lot of time in the Cutlass. I've actually got a few jobs that I want the Cutlass to do, and so we'll fly the envoy for a little bit. We're gonna need to switch over to a small ship at some point though, because the boron stuff is a pain in the butt without a small ship.
Entering system. True sight.
Okay, where do you have me going? Up here, okay. Yeah, like the boron stuff, you got a ship you have to dock with, but it doesn't have like medium docks, so you have to use a small ship to get on there and stuff like that. Could try Process Explorer and change core affinity. Oof.
Travel mode activated.
That would be stuff I have to look up. You're almost getting beyond my capabilities there. Some NVMe don't have cache and will take the RAM plus things, rebar, etc. all change the framing behaviors. But is that something that they fix within the game, or is that something I tweak on my own PC? It sounds like it's something I would be tweaking on my own PC. Secret Stash is a mod that just lets you carry around illegal items. Oh, okay, and be scanned for it, yep. Okay, how are my guys doing? Oh.
Travel mode is not possible.
That's why you never like... We lived, we did it. This is... What ship is this? This is the Cutlass. This is one of the Timelines ships that we nearly destroyed. But we didn't, so... Pretend it never happened.
Citizen, I'm truly grateful for your invaluable
Ah, you're welcome.
assistance. My esteemed colleague may have preferred the 126 to remain under Ministry stewardship. But rest assured, the Argon Federation honors ICSC treaties just as strictly. Now, as promised, your compensation.
Okay, so now they're gonna give me an envoy, which is great.
Permanent loan. In recognition of your
So
service,
the Cutlass.
she's yours to
What
command
are
as
your
you see
current
fit.
orders?
And naturally, should
Or
the
hold
AFIS
position. Okay, that's
or
good.
the diplomatic corps require
I
the
want
unique
you
capabilities of a vessel like the
to go
Envoy,
here.
you'll find yourself at the very top of our rather exclusive
And
list
I
of
need you
contractors. Citizen, it's been a pleasure. Until
to
next
buy
time.
maybe 3 of these guys. You're not gonna need these. You're not gonna need those. Okay, so that'll pay for... Yeah, that'll pay for a decent chunk of these satellites. So I need you to have... Actually, I need you to get 4 satellites. And then confirm that. Then we're going to... Alright, let's get our envoy. Because he's gonna sit there and wait for us until we, until we're not claiming... Oh, nope, I take it back. We're back down to... Well, we'll see. When I get off of this ship, we'll see how we do. But yeah, a lot of stuttering here. We've been stable. Like, it's not freezing or crashing or anything, but it is taking a lot of dips in FPS. This is another one of the ships. The Envoy has like a full-on interior that they designed. Then we go through here, and then over to here. And then I know it has this little office here. I don't think we can do anything though. Like if I sit down in there, oh well, okay. It takes you to your character screen and stuff, so that's kind of neat.
Colleague, did you know that the Envoy
I
class
wouldn't
will enter
mind.
general production shortly?
I wouldn't mind if they put something in to where we can access our headquarters storage. Like that would actually be really neat. Man, we are getting a lot of stuttering.
Envoy.
Okay, so let's undock our Envoy. And now that we claimed it, now our Cutlass will actually take off and do its thing. Now, I usually upgrade the engine to the better engine on this one, but I don't think we don't have the cash to do that right now. Don't have the Envoy, yeah. Yep, the Envoy, and then the Hyperion is the other one where it's kind of just a little mini quest and then a new ship. Alright, let's get steering this way. Do you have a Discord server? I don't yet. That'd be something that'd be good to set up. I'm gonna hold off a little bit though and kind of get my pacing down on the videos so I'm doing them more often and more consistently, and the live streams. And then when that's built up a bit, it'd probably be a good idea to do a Discord. And I also think too, I'm gonna do now that Eve has a new expansion, we're gonna dive a bit into that too. And so like we might be able to organize some stuff, you know, to community stuff through Eve Online too. And then all the Eve veterans can gank us and laugh at us and all that stuff. But we'll see. Let's see, my testing using FSR on high quality settings and using frame gen was pegged at 100 frames per second. Max for the monitor using 10-bit, okay. X4. Hey, Jester Rams, how you doing? X4, let's go. I'm gonna start a new file soon. Yeah, I started. This is a fresh one. I definitely started over. I love the okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Damon Works, in effect, Secret Stash just removes an irritation. This just isn't a game about doing smuggling runs with gameplay to support it. Yeah. Like, I kind of agree with that. I know, I get where they're going with it, but yeah. So what we want to do... Okay, let's look at our people. And I think what I would actually like to do... So this guy right here, he's got a 4-star management, but I need his morale to be better. So I'm gonna actually have him pilot my ship. Just so I can boost, so we'll start cranking up his morale, and when he's got like 3 or 4 stars in morale, like 4 stars in morale, we'll put him back in charge of a station. That way we'll have somebody really good in there. In the meantime though, I should actually give my station a manager. I mean, she's terrible, but we'll let her do it. Just so we've got somebody in there. Okay, so we've got the Envoy, and I think the next thing we were gonna do is we're gonna head up to some of the Tides of Avarice style content. So we're gonna head back to Black Hole Sun, because the gate for it is gonna be right. Oops. The gate is gonna be right there. So let's autopilot over to here, and then we'll head up into some of these sectors. I have a 9070 XT. I've never played Eve, though it's been on my radar for a while. Eve's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of the best space sims that you could ever play. It's a different beast though. It's an MMO, so they have a free version of it. I mean, you can play Eve for free. It's more difficult to do that though, because there's a lot of limitations to the free version of it. What some people will do is they'll play Eve, and then they'll do a lot of money making in order to buy in-game the ability to play. You have an Omega status, and you can actually purchase it more or less with game funds by using Plex and stuff. So, but I kind of feel like I don't like that. Like, I just pay the subscription because I don't want to like have to play the game in order to play the game, if that makes sense. So I don't really like doing it that way, but some people do it that way for free. But even the free stuff, like the frigates and doing the smaller stuff, it's really fun. So I would definitely recommend trying out the free, a free version, like an alpha version of Eve, if you ever have time for it. It's really fun. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're back in the money a little bit. Let's go to our property. Okay, so these two guys, we need to get them over to the equipment dock. They're gonna head over to the equipment dock and wait for instructions, and then these guys... Oh yeah.
Salvage team, what is your status?
Okay, those are the salvagers.
Salvage team.
Be nice to kind of get into that too.
All systems
Let's get 2
operational.
more. Oh yeah, we can buy envoys now. How much are they? I forget. Like if I do a low, so they're
Standing by.
anywhere from 4 million up to... Oh, okay, so the high end would be about 7 million. That's not bad.
Last scrap queue processed. Ready for pickup.
Alright, so 2 more miners. We'll do 2 at a time. And we'll actually, by the time they get to the equipment station, the equipment dock, we'll have enough money to outfit them and get them started in Sagara's
Clearing
space.
the area. We're all done here.
Okay, so do I have...
Setting course for home.
Do I even have... I don't have any
Should be
guns.
able to get there before the tide.
I need to take you to...
Understood.
I need to take
you
you
back
to an
home.
equipment dock.
Argon equipment dock.
Okay, where is the... I'm totally discombobulated. Let's see, where's my equipment dock? There it is.
Travel mode activated. Flight assist activated. Travel mode deactivated.
Alright, let's do this correctly. Yeah, I can't upgrade the engine, but I do need to get some... I do need to get some guns on here. Wait, where am I...
Travel mode
What is
deactivated.
totally throwing me off here? I think I'm like talking and playing at the same time and it's totally getting me distracted. Okay, so that should be... Our equipment dock should be over there.
Travel mode activated.
I never played Unemployed, so the time is all you got. Well, sorry to hear that. No, but they do have, like I said, they do have a free version of it. So if you're ever thinking about like an MMO, it's slower paced. It's almost the same pacing as this. It's surprising how similar the games are. It's hard to describe it though. But yeah, if you like this, you might actually like Eve. Yeah, it's instead that Eve is doing one specific thing and it does one specific thing very well, and if that thing somebody wants, they'll love it. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I mean we've said this, we've said this before, but now that they've purchased their own rights back, so they sold out to Pearl Abyss. So Pearl Abyss owned them for a long time, for like almost 8 years or something like that. They actually owned their own publishing and rights again. So they purchased it back from Pearl Abyss, and they renamed the company from CCP to Fenris, I think. And now that they control their own destiny, we'll see if things change with that company or if we get like really massive updates. We'll see though. We have thought before, oh yeah, now they're gonna release all kinds of stuff, and they didn't. So we'll play it by ear. Okay, we need a docking computer for sure, so we need to get this guy upgraded. Scrap processing and piracy are two of my favorite things in the game. Yeah, scrap, we want to dive into the scrap sector too.
Welcome.
Hello Dia. Hey Maxfire, what's going on? So you figured out the issues? Yes, looks like we're good. Everything has been stable for a couple of hours now, so we are crossing our fingers, so hopefully. So what does Eve do very well? Like, the ships are amazing. I think the ships are amazing. Like, when you go to here, you can kind of customize your ships, but Eve has this times 1,000, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, you can do anything you want with some of these ships, because there's tons and hundreds of modules that you can put on there, and you can customize and tailor things. They'll have PvP, they have faction warfare, they've got this whole builder economy that you can get into. So it's got, the Eve does the economy very, very well, and it does ship customization very, very well. and the ships that they have look absolutely incredible. Like you can, like ship spinning is a thing in the game where sometimes you're just getting distracted and doing stuff and you're later just sitting in your thing and you're spinning your ship around because it just looks so friggin' cool. So it's, yeah, Eve does ships and economy extremely well. Let's see. Now, there's a million things to do in the game too, so you'll get a different answer from some folks. Let's see. Yeah, we're kind of broke. All right, let's at least get a couple of pulse lasers on here, just so that we can actually hit. We'll keep the turrets. We'll get a docking computer and a trading extension. I hate to spend a bunch of money on this thing right now, but that's okay. Consumables, no, they didn't give us any consumables, so they learned their lesson there. Let's get maybe 2, I like to get custom people, but let's get maybe 3 more as part of our crew. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's fill it. Let's get all but 2 spots on our crew filled. That way I can do missions where I pick people up if I need to. Also, if I run into some, like a crew member that I really, really like, then we can go ahead and recruit them. We don't have any damage or anything. That should do it for now, so that's gonna take about 60 seconds to finish. Yeah, see, like... Yeah, see, like, PvP it does extremely well, too, so... And you don't have to be... Sorry, I don't mean to, like, gulp while you guys are next to the mic. Also, when it comes to PvP, you don't need to be... Don't think that you need to have all these skills trained and have all this crap. You don't. You can do faction warfare kind of stuff and just have some of the basic frigates, and it's preferred that you do it that way with basic fits. If you're just a better pilot, you're gonna win. So you don't have to be all built up. You do need to be built up if you're gonna fly like the big stuff, but there's not any real reason for you to be buying like carriers and stuff like that when you're just starting out, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so that's upgraded. What else were we gonna do? We were going to upgrade our mining ships. So no, we were gonna get our Cutlass up and running. So let's see what we can do with our Cutlass. Now, didn't I tell him to upgrade here? Maybe I was just nuts and didn't actually do it. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I like thought about doing it but didn't actually do it. No, I did. Yeah, he's got the advanced satellites. So what did I not do? I didn't repair him. Okay, that's what I didn't do. Alright, so go ahead and repair. And then let's get one of these miners set up, because I want to get Sagaris started as quickly as we can.
Requesting permission to dock.
Basic miner, 186,000, and then a crew. Alright, so we're back to being broke. Let's get this guy labeled as well. I think I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. So I need one of you for ore. I'll double check the spelling here. So it's gonna change equipment. Let's see here. Local auto mine. Do ore.
Awaiting orders.
And Sagaris. Did I spell it right? I did. Oh no, I got an I instead of okay. So confirm that. Okay, so he'll change equipment and then he'll begin auto mining. We will correct our spelling. Alright, Z.Sagaris. Alright, so then I still need money though. We're gonna need a couple more dings, and then we'll be able to upgrade the other mining ship, and he'll head out to Sagaris as well. I think Sagaris is a little bit better. Wait, I wanna do... What did I just do? What am I doing?
Envoy.
Oh, I'm not in the seat. Okay. I'm like, why won't it let me do things? Oh, I clicked get up. Okay, that's why. Yeah. Alright, so let's head out to Tides of Avarice space and get that started. I mean, we're not going to be able to... We're not going to be able to build stations and stuff out there at this point, but it'll be nice to have the have that quest line started. And it should be this direction. Yes.
Jump gate, unknown sector.
Yep, there it is right there, just coming into view. Oh, you couldn't hear it? Okay, good. I do have a gate set up on my microphone, so it's supposed to cut out certain things that are low enough volume, so that's what worked good. Now, once we get through here, it should trigger a quest line. I've never been very impressed with the combat capabilities of this ship. It's really durable, but it's not like... I mean, maybe I just I haven't put big enough guns on it, but I haven't been able to do like a lot of fighting with it.
Entering system. Windfall.
Yeah, you can see it. I still get some... No, it's holding steady. I mean, we're at 80 frames a second right now, but there's just occasionally... There's just some hitching, you know? And I'm not hitting... You can see the temperature up there. I'm not hitting any temperature. It's 90 degrees here, but I'm not hitting any temperature issues or anything. I think I'm gonna head off to bed. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Yeah, you too. You too. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope I can catch you again at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and I'm gonna be on Saturday as well for sure. I think right now Thursday through Saturday will be the regular streaming schedule, but I haven't set that in stone yet.
Entering Windfall. Free the
But yeah, man,
horde.
have a good night.
Come on, don't make this difficult, Briggs.
Here we go. This is the one.
You're the one who broke the rules.
What rules? I'm trying to make a living here.
We could always just go to permanent war against these guys. That might actually be fun.
No illegal wares.
What does illegal even mean in these parts? You're just taking whatever you want.
Alright, did I fly like way past them?
Quit whining. We're not taking anything that isn't already ours. You weren't supposed to get this far in the first place.
Maybe that's them right there.
You have no idea how important this is to me. It's all I have left. My family is
No, that's
starving.
not it. That's not it.
Of course I know that, idiot. It's how the business is run.
I bet, yeah, I
Our
flew
lives
past
are
him.
all just business.
Well, we'll give it a second. This dialogue will end in a couple seconds, and then it'll guide us.
You know what? No, not this time. Riptide, you out there? Want to come and help settle a few scores?
Sure. Let's do it.
Not part of the plan. The boss will be so mad.
Oh, Alliance of the Word has a wharf here.
Steering mode activated.
Okay, where is this quest? Talk to Bozo. Cease and desist. Mission offer. Oh, it's this one. Okay, accept it.
Travel mode activated.
There they are, right there. Makes sense that the envoy isn't a heavy hitter. It's supposed to be yeah, it's supposed to be like prestigious, diplomacy, espionage. Yeah. No, you're right.
Lux.
Yeah, if they made it too powerful in combat, then it's the only thing we would ever
Travel
fly.
mode deactivated.
Okay, am I gonna be able to realistically fight you guys?
Come on, final chance.
Hey, you. This is syndicate business. Stay away or else.
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah. Well, we'll whittle him down. It's tough though. Like you really can't. It's hard to kill this thing.
That was a silly move.
I don't know about that. It's nice that the laser goes straight to hull, so that's pretty cool. But it doesn't do much. You know what I mean? So it's like,
This is not good.
ugh, come on. Now we're gonna miss for a while.
Flight assist
I'm sure I'm just screwing it up. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I've asked for it.
I'm genuinely confused how he's not dead.
Travel
We'll do
mode
it again.
activated. Travel mode deactivated.
We'll let it get nice and close. Are we not? Alright, let's go after one of the other guys.
Kid.
It's not just me, right? Like,
Travel mode activated. Travel mode deactivated.
yeah, this would have been easier in the Cutlass. That's okay though. We'll figure it out.
Shooting me. You really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, see, he's like wrecking him.
Lux. Kid.
Okay, now he killed him.
Kid.
I haven't really flown the kids that much, like these fighters. I'm gonna take a look at them. I don't know if they're actually, I don't actually know if they're good or not. See,
Travel mode deactivated.
why are you 14,000 away?
Sheep.
Okay, now we got one more.
Still there? Gera? Where is everyone?
They're dead.
Lowlifes.
You're next.
Tear you to pieces.
Travel mode activated. Travel mode.
This'll take a second though.
Flight assist activated. Flight assist deactivated.
That was painful. All right.
Yes!
Yep.
I can't believe we've done it.
All right, so now we gotta escort this guy.
Never.
Your boost right. You boost right as he turns around to face you, which decreases your time to shoot him.
Come after us.
I feel like though there was a bunch of times there where I had him dead to rights and I'm just unloading on him and it's like, you know, like a Sisters of Battle or something. She's just like the Emperor saves and she's good to go. All right, let's go. Yeah, he's gonna take a minute to get where he needs to go.
Unknown object.
But we are heading towards that station right there. Alright, let's, now that we're traveling a bit, let us check in with our people. Alright, so we have a little more money now, and I should be able to do these upgrades. Argon Prime, okay, we're not the ones at Argon Prime, we need the ones at Black Hole Sun. And then this guy, into Basic Miner, with that, and he's good, and then we'll get the naming down. Cigaris with an I, and then Silicon. See, I say it right now, guys. I learn. Cigaris, Silicon. All right. Let's do local auto mine. Let's get you on Silicon, and let's get you to Cigaris. And yeah, so you'll change equipment and then you'll head out and start making us some money. Yeah, he's like mega slow. Okay. Well, we're gonna let him slow boat for just a bit. Can I just go here? I wonder if I just go through the gate, if it'll like fast forward him through the gate. Because I know nobody attacks him. Like, he doesn't get shot at or anything. You just kind of, like, slow boat here. There you go. The last time you... There you go. The last time you didn't boost and it went better. It did go better. That kid rolled a 6 on the... Yeah. All of his feel no pains. I did, like, 9 feel no pains and he passed all of them.
Travel mode deactivated.
Let's see. What? Silicon, Silicon, Silicon? See?
Mayday, mayday. Ship bestowed preparatory inbound for tide break.
Oh, man. Are we gonna...
Major engine failure. Need engineers for repairs.
Okay, well, did it... proceed to the next.
Tide is inbound. Could scramble a volunteer rescue team.
So it triggered the next quest. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that happened. Alright. So all I have to do is fly through the gate and it'll start the next section. Alright, I didn't know that until now, which is good. That's nice.
Call again should you change your mind. Good luck.
Any engineers out there? Please hurry to my location.
I'm an engineer, I swear.
In need of repairs. Please report immediately.
Alright, so for this guy... Oh, that's right, I'm not flying a small ship anymore.
An engineer.
Way more floaty.
Quick, do an EVA and try to fix the remaining engine. I am trying to fix something with the engine control from in here.
Alright, so we'll repair a couple of things, and then we'll convince him to ditch the ship. I wish I had teleport up for this stuff.
Engine stopped.
That's okay, though. Jesus saves by faith. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's going good. New update for X4, and it's really, really nice. Made a lot of positive changes to the game, and so we're just kind of diving in. No, I'm not using any mining probes whatsoever. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to this. Nope, I haven't messed with them at all. So far the auto miners are doing great. Really, do I have to repair this whole thing?
Okay, that should be sufficient.
Okay, good.
I will try to
That's right,
start
I
the
forget.
engine. Better stay clear of the exhaust.
Yeah, I really should. Are you gonna ask me if I'm clear of the exhaust, or are you just gonna light her up? Okay, you just lit it right up.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Something broke.
Warning, engine failure. Evacuate vessel to prevent loss of life.
No, we can
You kind of just have to let this play out.
figure something out.
We're gonna repair one or two more things, and then we'll tell him to bail.
You can access and repair some of those using your spacesuit.
Okay,
Please hurry.
I will. Tell me where to go. Oh my god, 400 meters away. I should probably just get back in the ship, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go over here. We'll be fine. Alright, we'll do this one first, and then we'll head over there. Yeah, see, it wasn't so bad. Now that I've got the... If I still had the old... Like, the beginner tier thrusters, then it would have... It would have been kind of a nightmare.
Great. That shines some light on the other issues. Keep repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
Okay, that's two of them.
Multiple systems critical. Destructive stellar event imminent. Evacuate immediately. Danger. Energy supply.
Can I just do the comm?
Broken wiring is interfering with the engine controller. You can access and repair some of those using your spin. Keep repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
Don't I get a dialogue up? Here we go.
It has not failed yet. There is still... Alright. I will have... Please...
There we go. Now he'll go back to our ship. So we gotta go... We're on the other side of the boat. And we gotta get back to it. And we might have to wait a couple minutes for the tide to go back down once it hits.
Envoy. Docking granted.
You are in a spacesuit. Did you not have a proper ship somewhere around here?
Will you quit complaining?
Engine stopped.
Oh, am I on the wrong side? Yeah, I'm on the wrong side.
You are in a spacesuit. Did you not have a proper ship somewhere around here?
Yes, I know.
Approaching your ship.
Envoy.
People really like to complain when their lives are being saved. Alright, yep, and let's see here. Yeah, whoever told you that you can't say silicon is a monster? I get messages about it all the time. I believe they added Pilot Radar that handles resource probes automatically. They do, the Prospector. I haven't messed with it much. We were talking about it a little bit yesterday, and my understanding is that you do have to purchase the probes, though, which I kind of don't like that. Okay, do I head back yet? I need to pick up the spacesuit. So where is the spacesuit? Is he flying his way over here? Yeah, the way I understood it is that you have to keep buying the probes and it'll keep placing them. The question I have is that worth it? Like, do you see that much of a performance difference from your station miners? Meaning like let's say if I were to do that and be constantly buying probes, or if I just buy 2 or 3 more miners and just flood it with miners, like maybe that's a better solution because then you can just fire and forget. Okay, let me target this guy.
Repair drone.
Is this him?
You are too far away. Come back.
Oh my god, will you please get in my ship? Okay, that was a repair drone, so that wasn't him. This is him.
Spacesuit. Engine stopped. Container magnet activated.
Approaching your ship.
Okay, so I will stop and let him do his thing. I think he's gonna be slow boating his way over. Let's see here. Yep, and if you assign someone to a station as a prospector, the pilot doesn't need to be 3-star anymore, it just works. First time I did this mission, I left him. I had to reload 2 hours back because he got pushed with the slower one. Yeah. Because he takes so long, it's just like, you're like, wait, am I doing the right thing? And then you like, yeah. Alright, looks like we got a promotion, probably just from our trades. I mean, does he know that the sun is gonna explode? Like, is there urgency that enters into any of the sun exploding, everyone dying thing? There we go.
Quick, we need to escape the looming tide.
It's like, quick, hurry. I'm trying to.
I also have an acquaintance there who I would like you to meet.
Should be, yeah, it should be this one. As far as I'm seeing regarding the process where he just needs to buy a couple probes.
Travel mode deactivated.
And then he'll keep going for a long time, but I can't say what happens after like 10 hours. Well, so I'll do this. So when I'm setting up, we'll try it out. We'll test it. Because I'm going to be, at some point relatively soon, I'm going to be getting at the point where I'm going to set up these like mining stations that I like to set up. And so I'll set those up, and we'll give them a couple of prospectors, and we'll watch the prospectors and see what they do. And then we'll check back in on them every few hours. So that's something we can definitely try and test out. I just haven't used it yet. And like I said, the stuff I've been hearing, well, either way, we'll try it out for sure. My favorite faction, I always go Argon. I really do.
Feast for the eyes.
I find like the alien factions are cool. Like, I like them, but there's not something, like I'm not compelled to play as a Boron or anything like that. So it's like I always end up starting just an Argon dude and then going around from there. Ship-wise,
always a sight to behold.
honestly, probably the Terran ships are the coolest ships, if we're being really honest. The Terran ships, then the Timelines ships are probably the coolest ones, and then you probably have Paranid after that. X4 single player. Yes, X4 is a single player game. Totally single player. Resource probes. Use are very little compared to what you gain. Yeah, I mean they are cheap. If we're gaining a lot, maybe it'd be worth it. Heard there's some issue with station snapping in 9.0. They worked on that. They did have some snapping issues early on in the beta. They made a few updates for it, and I haven't seen any. The stations I was building during the beta, I haven't done any in this playthrough, but the ones during the beta were okay. Like, I was fine. I'd really love to see the vanilla, the Valhalla and Odin in X4. Oh, I mean I'm like, wait, they're not in. Oh yeah, I mean get them added to X4. Yeah, the older ships would definitely be cool. I wouldn't want them to do that as the expansion though. You know what I mean? I would almost want them to do like something totally like wild and crazy with expansions, and then maybe just like with the Envoy or something, do like an old ship DLC where it adds those in just like it did with the Hyperion and stuff like that. Let's see here. The Scrapyard. I'm gonna get through this. Okay, so are we able to do the next mission now? Alright, let's see here. Oh, these are... Oh, that's right, that's right. It gives us some paint modifications with the Envoy. I think I'm gonna change... I'll probably change it back to that paint modification. I actually really, really like that. I meant to check my message. Okay, so Antigone, we can go get a promotion. We'll do that a little bit later. Okay, so for the Envoy, let me make sure that it's not gonna leave. Nope, it's set to hold position. Okay, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Alright, so let's do this mission. With this one, we need to go grab a ship.
Ready to rummage?
Yep, ready.
Wonderful.
Then it'll just warp us out there.
Game saved. Entering.
I'm always a Terran. I do try to keep Terran from uniting all humans. I legit only ever play Argon. Makes everything else seem more alien, and I kind of fall in the same way. Like I have a hard time. It sounds weird. It's like this weird like role play kind of a thing, but it's hard to attach myself to any like alien races. Really in any of the games. I always enjoy just playing a human. I actually like the Aron and smaller ships in XR. I didn't play a lot of XR, as well as the drone mechanic. Unfortunately, the Rebirth ships, I played Rebirth. Mods seem to cause some issues these days. Well, you never know. I mean, if this game starts to pick up more speed, you'll see more of a modding community, I would think. Station building has been a bit irritating regarding getting the pieces to snap, but on the other hand, they never snap the places I intend them to, which they did. I haven't had any issues so far, though.
Raleigh container.
You do have to do some like weird rotations with the is it this one? Oh, this is like a tutorial for claiming ships.
Scan mode activated.
Alright, I'll do the repair thing.
Whoa. Do you see that behemoth?
Yep, we're gonna take that behemoth at some point. So do I.
I'm sorry to inform you that this product is currently unavailable. The display piece is sadly defunct, and, if I may add, quite above your price range.
One can dream.
Okay, so we gotta get out of here because they're gonna start shooting at me.
It has also been occupied ever since the Syndicate had confiscated it. Apparently it was too ambitious and militaristic for us Rakers, which is why it changed hands. However, they never figured out how to connect turrets to it without blowing them off, so it has been sitting here.
Really? Are you guys gonna kill me?
An eternity or two. Heard the current occupant is a rather unfriendly fellow.
I'm gonna F5. I'm gonna F5, just saving not possible at this time. Yeah, I've been doing that. I think we're in the clear.
I'm out before I get noticed. Good luck, pilot.
Thanks.
It was nice knowing you.
I'll be back, don't worry.
Flight assist activated.
Well, welcome back, Boki. Welcome back. Alright, let's get out of this system. Ooh, we're way far away. I went the wrong direction. Let's see here. It's my roleplay thing today. I'll unlock certain plans and ships and such to reflect relations with the Teladi and Terran because they're kind of my homeboys with everything. That's 95%, yeah. Yeah, I like some of the Teladi ships. Not all of them. But some. Some are actually really, really cool. I don't get into it as much with them as I would with some of the Terran and Argon stuff, though. The buzzards for the... That's the Talati fighter, right? Okay, so while we're slow boating, let's see how we're doing. Okay, so these two guys continue our process. You need to make your way over to the Argon docks. I don't have anybody waiting, so as soon as they get there... Yeah, nice. So as soon as they get there, they can get upgraded and get assigned. Let's see if the Cigaris guys... Yep, they're up and running, they're doing good. Now I should have this stuff scouted. Can I autopilot this?
Autopilot engaged.
Yes, I can. Okay. Let's turn on our filters. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen this system this naked before. Like, there's nothing here. That's weird. We scouted the whole thing. And then these guys are nowhere near as desperate for ore as they usually are, so maybe things changed here. We'll give it some time, though. Maybe when things get ramped up, their appetite will get a little bit bigger. But yeah, maybe just these guys will suffice, I think, for now, for the for their sectors, for the POI sectors, the Cigaris sectors, and we'll send the rest of them elsewhere. Like, let's see. All I'm looking around for now is places that need ore. Well, I mean, there's Grand Exchange, but we got 2 of them up there. I wonder if these systems... Independent trade port. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to maybe send a couple of them over here if they're buying, but I don't think that'll last for a really, really long time.
Entering system. Avarice.
Well, let's see if anything else opened up. I mean, we have gotten this up and running pretty quickly, so things haven't really settled in yet. I don't see anybody here. Yeah, that guy right there. Yeah, so things are rough on the ore front right now. Alright, so we'll just let that sit for now. We'll get these 2 upgraded, and then I'll try to figure out some other system to send them to. We'll find something for sure. Maybe we'll take a look at, like... Yeah, maybe we send one here. I don't like sending them into the void. Oh, wow, look at Getsufune. Usually the Terran take this right away, but it looks like the Argon took Getsufune before the Terran were able to. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, so he's flying over there. Yeah, Talati small fire, okay. I don't understand why Talati have mushroom... Yeah, like the big mushroom-shaped, like, destroyers and stuff. It's like, eh. I'm sure it's some people's thing, but I kind of don't... It's not really a thing. Talati seem to have religious aversions to firing arcs. Oh, meaning like the way they design their ships. The Split and Born are my 2 favorite. Yeah, people love the Split. I don't like the race, you know what I mean? But obviously the ships are some of the best. Just firepower wise. Born are my 2 favorite designs. But the Gladius is my favorite fighter. Just the fact that it collapses its wings while docking. Yeah, the ones that do movement are awesome, yeah. I like putting miners in... Pious Mist, yes. The issue is... Oh, I'm already here, okay. Let's get this guy docked. The only problem with the Pious Mist ones is they... Every time I put them in Pious Mist, they get wrecked. Like, they're constantly getting attacked and destroyed by pirates. So I have to, like, babysit them. I don't know if you had a different experience, but it's kind of a nightmare. Maybe I need to do that quest line, which then opens things up, but yeah, it's tough to... Pious makes a ton of money, will make you a ton of money, but you're gonna lose a ton of ships. Alright, where are your docks? Here we are. And I'm sure we don't have a docking computer. You do get spoiled with the docking computers. Really? I swear to God, it looked like we were too far forward.
Flight assist deactivated.
No. There we go. Alright, so we'll turn this ship over, and that will progress us past those initial stages of the quest line. He's gonna have, like, trade offers and stuff for us. I don't know if we'll do that yet.
Welcome.
Welcome to Tidebreak, traveler. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, so doesn't it get me...
Ides, Vanguard.
You can't deliver to the fleet if you're aboard. It used to actually let me do that. Like, I used to be able to turn this ship over. It used to ask me if I wanted to right away.
Everything all right with the ship. No unexpected malfunctions.
There you go.
Wonderful. Thank you kindly.
Alright, so mission completed. We're back up above 1 million. Let's see here. Like putting miners and pirates, maybe the reach next to... Yeah, the reach would be... That's a good idea to scout that out. We probably could use a round of opening up new sectors at this point, now that we're running out of mining zones. That's the Xenon and Getsufune. Yeah, I know, which is weird. Like I said, every playthrough I ever have, the Terran take that system, like, almost instantly. I only put large miners bare, but it's good, yeah. Well, yeah, the large miners would be the best idea, for sure. We're a little ways away from that, but when we actually can get to there, then yes. You have the choice between absolutely horrible and slightly less horrible. Yeah, exactly. Is this my ship? It is. Alright, let's just do that.
Envoy.
Split annoy visiting pilot with bizarre voice patterns. Also, everything sounds like a medieval proclamation for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, you have to, like, really like... you have to... It's a faction that you really... You have to really like the faction. You either really, really like it or you really don't. But I think the big thing is their ships are such good gunboats that people go crazy with them.
Travel mode activated.
Alright, so let's open up some stuff. Yeah, it won't hurt to get the other two Avarice systems really quick, just to have them opened up, and then we'll backtrack, and I think that's good advice. I think we'll do the systems over here, like we'll go to the Reach, and see what that looks like. Because there's a lot of ore in the Reach, and obviously it's really good for sunlight as well. Like we could do that, use that for our second energy cell plant. I've seen Antigone take it a few times, but never the Xenon. That's new. I'm kind of curious too. I want to go over... Well, we're gonna be heading kind of that direction. Oh, well, actually, yeah. We've got to go get the promotion. We gotta go get our promotion from Antigone, so yeah, we'll be heading over there. Oh, damn it, I thought I did it. Did I do it?
Entering Avarice.
That was weird. Nope. Nope, kick me out. Yeah, so we're heading in that direction anyway, so we'll take a peek into Getsufune and see what happened.
Entering
Okay.
Avarice. 5 dead end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no gates here, right? There's no gates in this system. Alright, so that's those systems open. Alright, so let's start heading over towards... Well, I'll fly. We'll just go. We're gonna go to Argon Prime.
Activated.
Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna autopilot because I need to start working on. I need to work on my scouts because I bet you most of my scouts are gone. I kind of really need to, I need to like explore this system too.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so let's check in with our scouts. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's upgrade our mining ships. So many things to do. So basic miner with some people. Price went up a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'm just leaving. Normally I wouldn't play with this up on the screen as a distraction, but I want to keep an eye on it just to see how the game's performing as we go. So especially since we just got an update. Okay, so he's all. Oh no, this is my price go for. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna do. Let's get her labeled. We'll do E dash. Yeah, there we go. So that'll get her sorted so that I won't accidentally take her off assignment. Let's see. And then we're gonna label these guys scouts. So how much more do you have left? Okay, so you're done. Yeah, so you've done everything. Alright, so the next thing I want you to do... let's start doing some of these outlier systems too. Like there's the Void, there's Frontier's Edge. So let's get some of these guys, because I'm pretty sure they actually have some minerals here, right? Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice system. So there's got to be something here. They might be slightly more dangerous, but that's okay. We'll want to explore this one and probably Ore Belt as well, if anybody's actually claimed it. Okay, so we'll let you do that, and then I'm gonna do... Let's get you sorted as a scout. I don't have them on a specific system, but at least that'll get them organized. Okay, and then the next thing we want to do... let's see here. Every time I use large mivers, Ravagers show up to ruin the day. Ravagers where, though? In Frontier's Edge? Well, maybe that's the case. Because that does get invaded. But you shouldn't have... I don't think I've ever seen that happen in the Empire systems with the Ravagers. My very first X4 playthrough, the Xenon rolled into Gitsovian with a pair of capitals and rolled to one of the bases. Oh. Within the first hour or two of the game, rolled it. Wow, I've never seen that happen before. Every time the Terran gets Ufune, Antigone gets Xenon problems, at least in all my games. We might get some good loot in that case then. On the split ships, back in 8.1, I was able to take out a K or two with just an aspirator and 3 rays, yeah. I always get depressed thinking about scanning station, but I never see you doing that. It's not like, yeah, it's... I never do it in the beginning. I never do it in the beginning as far as the scanning station goes. It's probably a good idea to add that onto the mining stations if I wanted to. Let's see here. No, I don't think it's not just a waste of time. It'll open up a lot of vision for you, and it'll help your defense fleets like respond to things. The Born always claim Ore Belt in my game unless I claim them first. I've seen Antigone claim Ore Belt a lot. Still amazes me that the hex search pattern isn't the default. Yeah, I know. They need to change that. It really needs to be the default, so you don't have to do that manually all the time. Let's do Black Hole Sun. I really do want to get them opened up. We'll clean some of this up here. Well, actually, I need the... Yeah, I'm gonna have you do both of the Black Hole Sun systems. Because I actually have found some good auto mining opportunities in these systems as well. Like you forget about them because you leave them from the beginning of the game and think about all these other things. Plus they don't have tons and tons of resources, but they do actually have hungry stations a lot of the time. Go there, and then come on over and do 5 as well.
Entering system. Second contact.
I missed one.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Oh, actually, I think it just hit like a little bit of a hitch when I was hitting the gate. There was like a delay there or something. So yeah, it was totally not my fault. It was totally the game's fault. Okay, so that'll be good enough, and then he'll move over to like Void of Opportunity and such. So let's get him labeled. As some scouts, and then the Elite Vanguard is also one that we need. Let's see here. Usually happens in second contacts and then take the entire sector out. One scanning station is 25 to 50 advanced satellites. Yep. If you want, yeah, that level of vision. All right, I didn't know it was that. I didn't know the number for sure, but I know it gives you a ton of vision. I'll try to get some sleep. All right, Boki. Have a good night, buddy. There's a mod that gives you, yeah, there's a mod that does the right search pattern for sure. I have to double check. I've never used mods in this game, so, but there are a few quality of life ones that I probably should start using. Okay. The Elite Vanguard, where are you? Okay, you were doing Grand Exchange, and you're done with Grand Exchange. You get attacked all the time in Memory of Prophet, like in this pirate sector. It's almost a pirate sector in how often you get attacked there. Now, these systems don't actually have any resources that I remember.
Disengage.
Well, I take it back. This one actually does have a lot. Let's scan this out. Maybe even just good old Trinity Sanctum will be worth it. If it's not, then the system next to this might actually be worth it too. I feel like it's taking longer than it should for me to get over to that system. Yeah, see, he's missing things. See, he skipped it again. Okay, so we'll have him explore that one, and then we'll have him explore the other Trinity Sanctum. That should occupy him for a while. And maybe one of these two. Maybe one of these two systems will be nice. Because then I can just use... Then I can just use the Paranid miners, because I've got the shipyard right there. Or the wharf right there. Okay, that'll be good enough for now, and we'll get him labeled so he's sorted. There we go. I'm getting a nice clean list. Okay, and I think I already upgraded both of them, so now I'm just waiting for a target. Alright, so where are we?
I am currently at a station.
Okay, we're gonna fly through there.
About trade and profits. After my eager consumption of negotiation technique guides, I am sure to strike a great deal. You should come too. There is profit to be made.
Okay, I'm probably not going to... I'm not going to do that yet. But it would be good to get progressed all the way through there. Although, when you get to the end of that quest line, I don't think I'm ready to... I'm probably not going to betray him, like I'll probably help him. But I'm not ready for those guys to be enemies with me yet.
The Reach. Travel mode deactivated.
Okay, so we were wondering... if this was actually going to be worth it for mining. Let's see if there's any mining stations here. So there's 1, 2, we found 3 stations.
Travel mode activated.
So we'll take a quick lap through here, reveal all the stations, and if there is a mining station here and it actually does seem like it needs things, then we'll do it. Now this one usually has a lot of Ka as well. Like you do get attacked in this one, but not too bad. And then once I get these 3
Flight assist deactivated.
once I get these 3 uncovered, I'm gonna take like maybe about 30 seconds and go grab some water and stuff too. Throat's getting a little dry.
Flight assist deactivated.
So I'll do the classic streaming the chair thing for like half a minute or so. So that's gonna be, oh there you go, ore refinery. Let's see what they're, there we go. Yep, good call, thank you for that. So we're gonna send, so we need to send 1 person here for ore mining. Let's see what this last station is.
Travel mode deactivated.
Yeah, I thought I would miss it. I thought wrong. And this one, oh wow, so there's 2 ore refineries. Oh my god, and they're both desperate. Okay, we're just gonna send both. We'll get more miners later on. We'll label them correctly. And then send you over to local auto mine or in the reach. And then let's grab you as well. Yep, very, very good call on the reach. Okay, so we got those 2 going. Okay, so now what is
Engine stopped.
the next? Okay, let's see here. Proper search pattern. Recommend any recent beginner guides. I mean, I've got a bunch of them up. Captain Collins makes really, really good guides. So those are, now he's got to update a lot of his, but he's going to have updated guides that are out really soon. And then there's a bunch of dudes, I think Captain Snuggles still does it. There's a few guys that do a lot of testing and stuff. Let's see here, Curb. Yeah, Francis, yep, has a great step-by-step guide. Yep, he's done some really good Let's Plays as well. So yeah, those would be the ones I could think of off the top of my head that have really, really good guides. Now, okay, so we've got to decide what we want to do. Actually, you know what we're gonna do?
Engine stopped.
Before I take a really, really quick break, let's get the... Actually, no, I'm gonna do this. Let me get landed at a station here. And then I am gonna go grab some water really quick. And I think the next thing, what will happen next is we're gonna set up we're gonna get some satellites put down, and we're gonna set up our looters. And then maybe after that, maybe after the looters, we'll head over to the HQ and we'll get the HQ started. And there's a couple of quests that pop up, quest lines that pop up around the HQ. And what's his face should actually be at the HQ, and so we got to do that whole thing. So yes, so we're gonna set up our looters, and then we're gonna head to the HQ and get some of those things crossed off.
Travel mode deactivated.
I'm still debating whether or not
Entering system. Argon Prime.
whether or not I actually care about capturing that system next to Heretic's End. I don't think I actually care. So we might actually get into a small ship We'll see. I'll think about that. Anyway, we gotta do HQ. We gotta do looters and HQ next. Okay. I'll be 2 seconds and I'll be right back.
Docking complete.
Welcome.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Okay, I am back, so that gets things taken care of for now. Okay, one thing mystifies me about some of the starts. By the way, typical example, how on earth does Queen's Herald start when you're supposed to be an experienced, respected Boron, not start with the core Queen sector is explored? Right, that you'd have some knowledge ahead of time. So kind of like where they're setting you up. Yeah, there are times you run into where there are some like little details here and there that don't make the most sense. Alright, so my headphones are acting up just a little bit. How's the audio sound? Does it sound actually okay? It's probably just on my end. Okay, so... let's see where we are at. We were gonna set up our looters. I think I've said I was gonna do that like 6 times and I keep forgetting. So we are gonna do that now. So I'm gonna use the cutlass and the... Actually, no. We're gonna use the Odachi because I need the cutlass. The cutlass we're gonna set up a little bit later. If I'm gonna do anything with the Boron, I need a small ship, so we're gonna need the cutlass so that we can land on that Boron ship. And then the Boron will actually give me a fighter. I don't know if I'll actually use that one or not. But the Odachi, we can get started right now. What he's gonna do, first off, is he's going to place an advanced satellite right here. Because I need vision on this whole little group right there. I need to see what's actually going on there. And then we're gonna have him fly through that gate, and he's going to give us vision on the other side of that gate as well. And then let's head towards Antigone to get our promotion really quick. And then from there, we're gonna head up to our headquarters is what we'll do next. So let's go to the envoy. Let's do a, oh my god. Start guidance. We still don't have, well, actually, we got a lot of money in. Okay, so we're at like 1.7 million. All right, so now it's starting, now we're starting to grow a bit. It sounds okay? Okay. It sounds a little weird in my ears, but that just started, so I think there's something, might be something going on with headphones. I mean, everything else has been weird and broken, and I had to fix it in the last 2 days, so there's no reason that these two should be left out. Let's see here. As you can tell, you start as a Boron in the sector Kingdom's End. Yep. You assist with construction of a jump gate when you follow the quest line you start with on that game start. I'll be honest, I never, like, I always go through the Boron quest line, but I've never done the quests themselves. I probably should. Actually, what I do need to do, it's something I can do, I'm not going to do anything on stream, but one thing I do have to do is I've got to look through all of the different starts, all the different kinds of starts, and see which ones unlock things as far as custom games go. Because a lot of the quest lines, a lot of the things you can tailor on a custom game are dependent upon what you've already done within the game itself. So I bet you there's tons of stuff that I'm missing because I haven't done all those starts. Like, I never went through all those quest lines.
Approaching jump gate.
Okay, so this is we're gonna autopilot our way over. Let's see what else we need to do. Alright, so let's babysit the Odachi a little bit. So he's got that done. Alright, so if I say fly and wait, he should fly through the gate and sit on the gate, right? But we're gonna keep an eye on him because I don't want to lose my Odachi. There's other ships that are flying through here, so they should be distracted. It should pop in right there. Any second now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what are we...
Autopilot disengaged.
Are you kidding? Are we like... Jesus Christ. Okay. As we were. Let's see. Let's see if it destroyed my Odachi because it distracted me. I feel like the game did that on purpose. Oh, okay, so he won't... I thought he would fly through the gate. Okay, so he won't fly through the gate. Alright, explore. Then he'll fly through the gate. Yep, you, yourself all lined up. Now it'll pop in. We actually should go... Okay. No, don't. So then let's do this. So let's go civilian, advanced satellite. So stick a satellite right there. And then I want you to fly to here. Okay, awesome. So we have vision. And they're kind of busy with the, with these guys. And then once he's in place... Alright, so did we make it? Did we die? We didn't.
Awaiting orders.
We almost died there too. Right when you thought autopilot was safe.
Autopilot disengaged.
When I do a custom start, I'll fill my pockets with spacefly, eggs, and spice. They can easily make... Yeah, they changed a lot of that. They reworked a lot of the trade items. But yeah, if you've got a list and you know what to buy and sell, you can definitely do it. Oh, when you do a custom start, I got you. You put that stuff in your pocket. I get what you're saying. Okay. You can actually hop between all the different traders and make money that way, but you gotta really know... There's a little bit of luck involved with that, and you gotta really know your stuff. Like where you can buy and where you can sell certain things. Only thing, let's see, off the top of my head, I don't think any start has any locked content. A few just throw you straight into major quest lines. Only thing, the different stars, some at least unlock as achievements. Okay, so it's achievements and it's the quest lines, but are there... Oh, okay. Are there... The question I would have that I don't know the answer to is, are there quest lines that you don't get to unless you do certain starts? Or are all the quest lines available just from any start? You know what I'm saying?
Envoy.
Okay, so do the run down the ramp, and we're gonna go talk to our friend here and get ourselves our first promotion. And that we got just because we did a whole bunch of trades. Like our mining ships were doing a whole bunch of different transactions, and that got us standing. I don't need the trade guild, I need the representative. And then we'll go to the trade guild and we'll sign up for that. I'm not gonna do it right now, but it might be worth it to do some of these missions, some of these guild missions too. Receive the rank. Thank you. Yep.
I hope you find once
Thank
again,
you.
I thank you for your efforts. We look good luck out there.
Is that a different voiceover than it was before? Let's see here. Love to fly. Let's see here. Sorry, I missed a few of them here. Only thing the different starts, at least unlock as achievements. I love flying and teleporting around looking for sick prices and deals. Yeah, because you hop through and you can, like I said, you can make really good money. Auto trade is how I make the majority of my income. Having 100 plus, holy cow. No, that would do it. Traders running out. I believe any quest is available to any start, but a start that throws you directly into a quest may have a few different steps at the start, or some different dialogue. That makes sense. I did the prison escape from when you start out in prison. Don't know if you can do that otherwise. No, you can't do that otherwise, but I don't know if it unlocks anything, because the Tides of Avarice quest I'm already on, so you get that. And so, like, I've already done it in the past, so if I did a custom game, I could actually mark the Tides of Avarice as finished. So you should be, so that one should be good. There are some quests with a specific start, but I won't call it a quest line. Did a bunch of starts up to a certain point with achievements. Play one that was Talati, okay. With the Pyrogang, yeah, there's one of the Tides of Avarice starts that are in there. One of them will start you off in like a prison cell. Okay, so then let me look at, I got a whole bunch of mail. I think that's just because of the promotions, yeah. So I can do the live feed and the live stream and all that stuff. Okay, so now we need to go to the trade guild. I don't think there's any blueprints that I need. I'm gonna come back to him in just a second. I might actually, there might be one or two blueprints that I actually want. Trade guild office. But it should start me with most of the basics.
Pilot.
Hi.
This is a one-time investment, after which you great. We expect.
Okay, so we're in the trade guild. Let me run back to him really fast, just to see if there's anything. No, I think we're good. Well, actually, here, I don't want to have to run all the way back here, so we're gonna talk to him really quick. Let's go back to the representative. Because I don't have the embassy open yet, and so we won't have that as a luxury.
It's good to see you, friend.
I think, actually, some of these modules, like the docks... Oh yeah, the dock module I want. I'm gonna want the... Let's just go with the standard 3M dock. We're gonna want one of those for sure. Otherwise, it gives me everything I need docking-wise, so we're okay there, so confirm. And then, obviously, you can get these with the EMPs and stuff, but I'm gonna skip that step for some of this cheaper stuff here that I know I'm going to want right now. Production modules, I'm not going to worry about yet. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, storage. So, am I going to want any of these storage modules yet? I think the small liquid and small solid I'm going to need for the mining stations, so we definitely need those. I hate to spend the money right now, but we're going to need it. And then I think when somebody was asking earlier about the, yeah, these are like, so conservatory, observation, penthouse, observation deck, wide area sensor array. So like you go to like this guy to purchase those Doom modules. I forget which one it actually is. I think it's the Pavilion. Isn't that right? The Pavilion is the new one that you can put the ships on display with. I could be wrong. I haven't done it yet.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Okay, so that should be all of the modules that we need to purchase for quite a while. And by then we should be able to start using our EMP bombs for it. Let's see here. Trading is like compound interest if you keep reinvesting profits. More trade ships. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the same thing we're doing with the miners. It's like the moment the mining ships give me enough money to buy mining ships, we get another one. And we get that one started. Now it's starting to snowball, which is kind of nice. We are getting to some more expensive things because we're going to be building basic stations very, very soon. Alright, so the Xenons still have Getsu Fune. Let's look at Getsu Fune and see what's going on there. Alright, buddy, get settled in. Alright, now that he's running around, I'm gonna F5 really quick in case he jumps on my case or something and shuts my computer down, which would really suck. Yeah, you get the black market trader, you get the really cool ships right off the bat, and the character models are neat too. I like all the like running around the pirate stations and recruiting some of those guys because they just look cool. They're just dressed really awesome.
Entering system.
All right, so let's go upwards and we'll avoid the death clouds and let's head north. And I really want to see what Getsu Fune looks like because I've never seen the Xenon take it before. Yeah, Tides of Everest is really cool, and we need to, there's so many things we need to do, but we gotta start salvaging too. Because like you can get Claytronics and hull parts from your salvaging. And those are two of the things you desperately have to have in the beginning, because once we start buying stations, we're just gonna need them by the thousands. And Claytronics specifically can get like mega expensive. Yeah, the ship's garbage though. Well, the small one. But you can usually make cool million or more selling space weed a few times. Yep. Yeah, they do have the trade opportunities there. Okay, so let's jump out of travel mode.
Long range scan mode activated.
Buddy, you gotta realize I'm streaming. I don't know if you can see his head popping in. Alright, let's see where there are stations here. Okay, well, I mean, there's an Antigone station, there's a Terran defense platform. So they must have stations over here. Because there's a couple of gates here.
Travel mode activated.
Small do more over time period result in, yes, they do get better faction games. And I know there's a trick with it where you can almost do repeat orders or something where you're selling like one item at a time and you do like a million different transactions and it like gives you stuff really, really fast. So yeah, you can kind of game that system a little bit as well and get yourself like a ton of faction. Where is... let's do another scan.
Long-range scan mode activated.
I mean, there's the gate right there.
Container magnet activated.
I don't really care what that is.
Travel mode activated.
I just saw, I lost it as I was looking around, but I just saw the gate. Alright, it says unknown object up here. Let's go see what that is. It might just be a satellite. I don't know that this will prove fruitful at all. I really want to see what it looks like with them having taken this system so early. My goal is to buy a faction trade permit so I get real-time trade info. Yep. Yeah, I mean, especially for your guys, like if you're running like 100 ships trading around, then yeah, absolutely. Did I never know that there was a gate here? Oh, I know what this is. Yeah. That goes to boron sectors. That's right. I forgot about that. Yep, once we do the boron stuff, that gate will open up for us.
Travel mode activated.
I know we're gonna get over here and nothing interesting is happening, but let's take a look now that we're here. Alright, that's for me. Alright, Maxifier. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep, I'll be on tomorrow. Be about 11 a.m. Pacific time for me. And whether there's issues or not, hopefully we'll just light it up and we're good. But even if there's issues, I'll pound through what pops up and we'll be streaming for sure. In my latest game, I did that for the VIG, one fast ship, just traded one energy and repeat, and then went about my business. Yep. I always end up, I look for fights under stations, is usually my favorite method, to where even if I have negative standings, I'll find something happening underneath a station in their system, and then they just love you for it. Alright, so something's bouncing. Oh, I bet you the Terran are taking out that station. I bet you there's a Xenon station here that the Terran are attacking. That's why it's bouncing like that. So they didn't do anything crazy. They just came in and built one station and they did it faster than the Terran did. I mean, we might be able to... Well, I mean, our ship sucks, though. It's not like we'll be able to help out or anything.
Deactivated. Osaka.
Yeah, so there's the defense platform, and they're killing the defense platform. Okay. So once they take that out, then they're gonna... I don't know who... I think it'll be conflicted, right? Since the Terran and the Antigone both have stations here. I wonder how that gets solved. Alright, so let's just hop through just to open this. Oh my god, stop drifting.
Engine stop entering system. Savage Spur.
Okay. I just wanted that gate opened back up. Alright, so let's fly through here. So this'll very soon be taken care of by the Terran, and they're gonna be good to go there. Alright, so the next thing we were gonna do is we were gonna head back to our headquarters and get things started there. Unless there's... I also was gonna set up my Odachi to loot. So... Alright, so let's get rid of the trade menu so I don't have to see that. The other... We're gonna leave the other up because I actually do need that information. Okay, so fly and wait orders, those need to go away. And then I need to have him on repeat orders, which I can't. He's not a good enough pilot. Alright, so let's get a good pilot, or a good enough pilot. And hopefully the autopilot doesn't kill us on the way. Okay, Chris here should be just fine. So work somewhere else. I need you to go to the Odachi. There's no free space. Okay, so the Odachi needs to get rid of somebody. Let's pull up the cancel. Cancel. It's almost why you never fill up your ships, because if you want to manipulate like the crew and stuff, you have to kind of go through this whole thing. Okay, so then, is he a good pilot? No, he's not. All right, well let's move some stuff. So work somewhere else for me. You can just go to the Hyperion, and then we'll assign a pilot. So we'll assign this guy, Chris.
The Void.
Work someplace else. Head over to the Odachi. The reason I'm doing all this is because you need 1 stars to be able to do repeat orders. I might jump back into the game. Bojangles, I enjoyed it, but I easily would get overwhelmed by the logistics when trying. Yeah, it can be. I mean, when you get back in, you just keep it simple and then expand slowly, but yeah, the logistics can be when you got a bunch of stations. Let's see here. The best trading ship is the Frog. I haven't used it very much. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't used that one very much. Carapace is very large. Oh, for a small ship, yeah. Has no defenses, but a small ship. But don't the Teladi small ships have really good cargo space too? Let's see here. And I almost want to say they're the Alliance of the Word or whatever they're called. I thought they had one that had good cargo space, but I could be wrong there. No defenses, but a small ship. Yeah. Yeah, small ships aren't gonna last. Imagine being such a bad pilot that you can't understand, then do it again. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do it. You don't understand. Like, you'll tell them once, and then you have to repeatedly tell them. They're like 5 years old or something. I have a dedicated large monitor filled with would-be pilots and random qualified people I filter for. Yeah. Yeah, and once you get some mission running, like these guys, like these mining ships will slowly start trading up, like these crewmen. So now there's 4 of them that are able. So they're not getting piloting necessarily, but they are getting their morale trained up. So yeah. So yeah, you can find some stuff there. All right, so I'm getting distracted. Where was... Yeah, Odachi. Okay, so we learned how to do repeat orders. And we will tell him to do just that. And what I want you to do is...
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
What am I doing? Collect drops, yes. So collect drops, and I usually do like a little bit of a hex pattern. Collect drops. Maybe more of a triangle pattern. Move that order. And then do collect drops. So that should get all of these guys. I do like to, just in case, because sometimes the Xenon will go down here. Like, they'll get here and they'll start attacking these stations. So it would be a good idea to do...
Entering system. Morningstar.
Collect drops. That should be enough. Although that's close to the gate, so let's do some overlap. This is kind of overkill, and I could find a more efficient way of doing it, but we're not going to stress too much about it. Okay, and then does he have anything in his inventory? So I can say deposit inventory once he actually gets something. So I'll have to come back to him in a few minutes, because once he's got an inventory, I can say deposit inventory, and then that will... He'll automatically go, the last thing he does is go back to the HQ and dump it into my storage, and then come back and do it again. Let's make sure his orders are correct, actually. Attack? No. You are going to deploy laser towers and you're going to escape. Abandon ships? You know what? Claim if... No, you know what? Ignore. I don't need you to do anything with those. Lockbox? Yeah, do not ignore those. Collect. And then pirate harassment, yep, deploy and go. Let's see here, contraband. Nope, you are gonna collect those. And then police interdiction. You are actually going to escape. Because, now that's not gonna happen here. That's the nice thing about Hatikva's choice, is that the Hatikva doesn't care. So you can fly through here with illegal stuff for the most part. And then there's only one system like Morning Star, and then you go to your headquarters, so it's actually pretty safe. But I want him to escape just in case. Alright, so from there, now he should actually start doing his job. And the next question is going to be, does he have...
Disengaged.
Okay, now he has inventory. Okay, good. So I can go to him and say, deposit inventory. What did I screw up? So he's docking, and waiting. What did I mess up? Alright, so we're gonna have to do this again. So cancel everything. Yep, cancel all your orders. I have no idea. I'm sure it's something simple and ridiculous, but I don't remember what it is. So collect drops. And then go here, collect drops. That should be fine. And then do one up here just for some overlap. And that should be good enough. And we'll do one to cover the rest of these stations just in case the Xenon get down that far. Which sometimes they do. Oh, I didn't hit shift, did I? Okay, so I'm gonna go here, shift, deposit inventory. And then it worked. Okay, so now we're okay. Maybe that's what I did. I didn't hit shift and for deposit inventory, but I don't understand why he went back to dock here, but I don't care. It's working correctly now, and his orders are correct now, so we are actually good to go. Alright, so that's a looter. That's our first looter. Let's see here. Okay, stream is still up and running, and it looks pretty stable. Alright, so we're doing okay there. What were we at? Okay, we were heading back to the headquarters, which we are there now.
You are here to deal with that sensor distorting ship?
Actually, yes, let's do that.
Fills me with considerable relief and delight.
This will be a quest line that we'll have to get taken care of. I think that's it right there.
Travel mode activated.
Oh, I need a small ship for this, don't I? Damn it. Well, we'll switch over in just a second. I mean, I can do the EVA thing, but that's such a pain in the butt. I kind of wish that these quests you could just do through comm, so it doesn't matter what ship you're in, but I mean, that's a kind of a petty complaint, so it's really not that big of a deal.
Steering mode Okinawa. Research.
Comms channel open.
Okay, who's in charge?
Greetings. I am Dr. Rick Feynman, Chief Scientist of the O.
I'm gonna point away from this guy.
Our research vessel is currently observed. For now, anything else?
How long will it take? Okay, so I need antimatter cells. Alright, let's change ships.
Most of the gravimetric charge dispersed during that event, but they brought quite an array.
And we'll be able to take care of a couple, like the Del Busta stuff in the station. We'll be able to take care of that.
Curiosity leads to their departure.
Will we slow down in time, or are we drifting? We're drifting.
Headquarters. Docking request queued.
Oh yeah, that's right. Our B is in the medium slot. We do need to get the... Oh, how are we doing for money? Okay, we got 2 million, so we can build a couple things here. We're gonna build another docking bay, like a 3 medium docking bay, just so that we have space and we don't have to keep doing this. And we'll build some storage so that we can actually start some research.
Docking position is clear.
We still don't have a very good manager for this station yet, but we're not going to worry about it. We'll go with what we have.
Docking complete.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Actually, his let me just out of curiosity. Yeah, see, he's doing pretty good. His let me get back up to there. Yeah, so morale, we've almost finished the star of morale just by us, you know, screwing around here. So as we complete quests, that should continue to go up. And then, alright, so I think the Dalbusta thing should trigger the moment we walk into... The moment we walk into the lab. Unless I have to, like, select the quest, but let's find out. Let's go to the laboratory.
Quickly, come in.
There we
I
go.
cannot be sure, but it seems like we have an intruder. Perhaps some long-dormant entity has awoken inside this facility.
There he is. He's right there. No, I found him. He's right there.
Sorry to disappoint. It's just little old me. Don't look so shocked. I should be the one who's surprised to see you running this place, of all people.
Intruder, would you be so kind as to take 2 steps back so that I can
Frame rates have been pretty steady. Temperature's been pretty good too, so it's not like overloading the system or anything. I don't know what it's doing to the CPU, but I mean it's only like 30%, so it's not too bad.
After the scale, we didn't have. Once I was sure the survivors were Green, she's worked. It appeared.
A plan.
If you observe something long enough, I started to. Given that I was expecting. I'm the with my aunt. What do you say? You won't regret. You'll hardly.
Got it. All right, so now we have Dalbusta. What's next? Oh, next is going to be research, and what we need to do. We're gonna do teleportation first. Did I set this? I did set it. Okay, so I've already done all that. So let's go ahead and build up our station a little bit. We're gonna need... I'm glad I got all these storage modules. We will...
But you are, of course, free to express your
I mean, I hate doing it right there because it's like, it almost blocks me from doing other things, but... You know, life kind of goes on. Let's do this. Let's go to our docks. Our dock modules. And let's get one of these up. And let's put one right there. That way all these medium ships can come back and forth. We'll end up putting energy cell panels here. And we'll sell energy cells out of here. That way the headquarters can pay for itself. Because the boron, once I open that up, will come in here constantly and buy energy cells from me. Which is a really good thing. So then we're gonna need storage modules. I mean, I can always tear it down later, so we'll just build one right there.
Satisfied with the placement. Confirm your changes. Now, allocate sufficient credits to the construction.
Now, what's that gonna cost me? All right, let's do a second one.
Accepting the estimated construction budget.
I hate that. I hate where it is. I'll have to change it later on. But you're gonna need more once you get into higher tiers of research or even the diplomacy stuff. It needs more storage than you have available there. And if I start doing energy cells, I'm gonna want like a lot of storage. Okay, so that's gonna be, so we're gonna accept that, and then we're gonna assign a builder. Am I in range of one, like anywhere in the universe? That's a pain in the butt. There we go. Got him. Okay. Sometimes, like, when you don't have a lot of stations or a lot of ships around in the beginning of the game, you can't find one. You gotta... I've had times where I had to, like, leave and go find one on my own, which kind of sucks. Alright, so we confirmed the resources needed. We confirmed the funds for it. Now, he should start getting them on his own, although he's not a very good manager, so... that might actually take some time. We might have to help him out, but we'll leave him alone for now. Oops. Do I want to discard it? No, I don't. Yeah, accept. Oh, confirm modules. Yeah, I didn't hit the confirm button yet. Accept estimate. So that's 800,000 that we're going to need for that. And we'll see. We'll leave him alone for a while and see if he actually finds the stuff. If he doesn't, then we might have to come back a little bit later and give him a little bit of help. All right, so let's get to our ship. Now we're gonna end up switching over to the Cutlass because we're gonna need the Cutlass. Actually, I need to talk to Bozota because we need to tell him about the Oberth. Oh no, wait, the Oberth won't matter because I need 10 units of antimatter cells.
Hello there.
So that won't matter or anything. He's just gonna do hello there. Okay. So let's go back to
Fast traveled.
The Cutlass.
Fast traveled.
There we go.
Cutlass.
Sir.
He's got great morale, so he's doing really, really good. Alright, so let's undock from here, and I think that's everything that we need to do at the headquarters for now. What we need to find is some antimatter cells. Let's go to the map and see if we can find those. We don't need many, we only need like 10 of them. Who's selling them? There is refined goods place that has a ton of them right there. Okay. Well, I'm not there yet. Okay, so let's go to...
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, so it's gonna take a second. He's gonna fly over there and we'll get ourselves 10 antimatter cells. I actually have had times where I had a hard time finding any. We kind of had to travel around, if you'll notice. Like, that was really like the... Oh, actually, I take it back. There's actually some right here. Okay, well, we'll do that instead.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
There we go. So we found one a lot closer. Alright, so that looks pretty good. We're probably, at some point, we're going to want to expand on this system here. This Hatikva's Choice system up here, because that actually has a lot of resources, and sometimes you can get some mining opportunities there. Alright, so right now we're sitting on 1.7 million, so the money is starting to flow in. Let's take a look and check in with our scouts. Alright, he's finishing up. He's done. So let's have him come back up here, since I do want to see...
Morningstar.
I want him to fly over and head into this system. Now I was... Oh, he's getting attacked, like, right away. Alright, are you gonna die because of the Xenon? Oh, come on, buddy. Get away. There you go. Good job. Are you actually fleeing? Oh, you're attacking. I'm gonna see if he... Let's see if he wins. I don't think he's going to, but let's see what happens here. Alright, so let's check with our Theseus. Alright, he's got a lot left to do. And that's our price go for there. And then the Odachi, I actually do want to get him labeled correctly so that he'll be on the list. So he's gonna be just, we'll put him in front of like an L, because he's looting. That'll sort him out. I don't think I could actually get a ship over there. Oh wow, he is winning.
Entering system.
Well, actually, I think that... No, that was the Theseus. This was the one that, the free ship that we found, and I think this is the, unless I'm getting them reversed, I think this is the one that came with the Hyperion. Well, good for him. So he's gonna kill that guy, and he's gonna get some help here, which is great. I'm assuming. Let's see if he helps. Let's see if he actually helps. He did. Okay, so he did stop and help. Okay, cool. I was wondering if he'll just fly right by, but no, he didn't do that. Good for you, man. I'm proud of you. Alright. That's our scouts handled. Let's get a couple more mining ships. Oh, actually, no, I forgot. We were gonna double check Frontier Edge to see if there was anything. No, there's no real stations up that need anything right now. Probably in the future. But if there's Xenon everywhere, it might not be worth it. That was... Okay, yeah, we were looking for... Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Trinity Sanctum doesn't need anything, but this system needs things. Okay, so let's look here. That's a really good system, too. A decent amount of methane or silicon. I mean, this is really nice. Alright, so let's build 2 more ships, and we'll build some Paranid ships. Just Paranid mining ships, just to mix things up a little bit. We're gonna go, same thing though, we're gonna go minimum preset, because we're still in save money mode. And we'll get 2 of those. And while we're at it, we'll buy 2 of these, because we're gonna need them eventually. There, see? We're getting to a point where we're buying them 4 at a time now, which is great. And then, it sounds like we arrive. Okay. That's another thing I do, throw a fast ship into HQ with trade for the station. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I need to do another one though, like the ship I'm flying right now is gonna go to probably, where am I at? I'm discombobulated, yeah. It's probably gonna go like right here, and then he'll loot here and here. So as these two keep fighting each other constantly, I'll be able to grab the loot off of the regular faction ships too. So that's really right. How's the update? The update's great. So far I really like the changes. No complaints whatsoever. The balancing changes are good. The mining changes I actually like. I like the idea of it.
Docking granted.
Let's get docked here, and we need some antimatter cells from this guy. I mean, the ship balancing I think is great. There's a few things I kind of would like them to do with the guns still, you know what I mean? But overall, it's fantastic. Alright, so let's do 10 of these. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, let's get another ship that can hold 10 antimatter cells. Okay, so let's send the envoy over. Alright, where am I right now? I'm right here. That is super lame. Okay, let's trade with the factory and get me 10 of these guys. And then we'll have to wait for him to finish that up. Alright, cool. So that's done, or at least that's on the way. What is the next thing that I need to do? Oh yeah, so these mining ships here, we're gonna need to find some jobs for them. I'm not sure how he missed stations here. Where's my scout? So here's my scout. Let's go here. Fly and wait, and then here. And he just missed those stations too. Alright, so there was 2 silicon refineries in this station, right? Or in this sector? Or just the one? I think just the one. Okay. Alright, so let's get one of these Plutos. They need the upgrades, so let's send them down to here. Dock and wait. And then these guys we're gonna send down to the equipment yard as well. Dock and wait. We'll get them upgraded and then we'll put them to work. Did Void of Opportunity... Oh, that's right. This was the trade station that needed stuff. I mean, they consistently need ore. Like, they're buying ore and then they're selling it for 1 credit more. But I mean, if they constantly need it, then we might as well give it to them. I mean, what does this system have? Methane? Ore? Silicon? Nothing great there, but these 3 are really, really good, so that's actually kind of nice. Okay. Alright, we were trying to get... Let's double check on our HQ. I know this is a lot of time in the map screen. We'll go do other things here in just a second, but like if it's... Let's go to plan build. Oh wow, okay, so he managed to find Claytronics and the hull parts. Now that we're on this, that's actually another thing that we're gonna need. The list never ends, but we need a trading ship for the HQ station. So that he can actually send stuff out, or I can have a ship that I can send out. Alright, so let's go the Mercury. I don't even remember what tutorial transport has. Let's see here. So an Argon Travel Mark 1. Why would I do that? No, we're gonna do this. Thrusters, we don't care. Shields, we definitely want to give him shields. Well, actually, let's save money. Okay, minimum preset. And confirm. We'll get ourselves a trade ship. And that we can assign to the Heretics End. And I can grab the energy cells that he actually is waiting for and needs. Okay. And then where is the envoy? Did he land and make the trade yet? So I guess the question is, so I need to find a small ship to land on that vessel. Oh, what a pain in the... Okay, so let's say... Let's send one of our... So let's see here. His container has 150 cubic meters. What does the Cutlass have? It has 100. So the 100 can only do half. So we need like 200. So I need a small ship that has... Okay, yeah. So the Theseus and the Perseus will actually work. Okay, so let's send the Theseus back. And you will wait for me right there. And unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to... Yeah, so I have to cancel all of the stuff he was doing in Black Hole Sun. What a pain in the butt. Alright, so let's undock. Because I'm still going to have to send the envoy back to that system.
Autopilot engaged.
So then let's get the envoy, which is done trading, and it has 10 antimatter cells. Let's get you to dock right there. And then once both those ships get back, we'll be able to transfer the stuff and get to there. How's it? I haven't played in about a year, and I'm debating playing again. I mean, it gets better and better. They've updated the flight model a little bit. They just made a lot of balance pass. They made the ships more upgradable, so you can put pretty much any module on any ship at this point. Like this Cutlass that I'm flying, I can put parented engines and stuff on it, so they made a lot of improvements. The game itself, like what the game is fundamentally, that hasn't changed, so it's going to be the same experience. So it's the same thing that you remember, it just has some improvements. I will say though, if you played a lot before the flight model upgrade, that made a massive difference. Mobile equivalent? You mean of this game? I don't know. Tell you the truth. I think EVE Online has a mobile game. So EVE, I forget what it's called. Yeah, I forget what the mobile version of EVE is called, but there is an EVE Online game that might be good, might be close to this. It's tough. It's tough. You're gonna have a hard time finding a mobile game that's gonna have the depth of like some of these like open world PC games though. All right, so we're getting to, like, what time is it? I may have to, yeah, we're about almost at 4 o'clock. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this up here for today. I will definitely be back tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna pick up right where we left off. I might do some of the tedious stuff here at the station, like 1 or 2 things at the HQ, like give them their whatever it is that they were asking for, like all 10 of those, little things like that. Maybe do 1 or 2 of those things and then do the save file, but it's pretty much going to be right here where we pick up tomorrow. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. We got a good 4 hours in, so we're probably about 8 hours into this playthrough, and we're making pretty good progress. I think tomorrow maybe we'll do a little bit of the boron stuff. And then I don't know, from there we'll figure it out. Maybe do a little bit of boron stuff, and then I think we actually should be ready to get into some station building tomorrow. We've got enough income coming in that we can afford maybe some energy cell stations or something like that. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. So guys, thank you for putting up with the issues at the beginning. I appreciate it. We'll get things cleaned up and ready for tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Have a good night, guys, and I'll see you guys later.